Great day to be a Tiger. JSU by 40 campaign. Coach Taylor, I was just thinking, I was sitting in my office and we were talking about Jackson State athletics, the tradition of Jackson State. You played here. What if 50,000 alums gave $40 a month for 12 months?
Man, that would be huge. That's money in the bank for athletic program.
Let's do this, Coach. I'm challenging all 50,000 alumni of Jackson State University, supporters, fans. Let's give $40 a month to JSU by 40 campaign. 12 months, 12 million. September to August, let's win championships in the classroom. Let's support Jackson State University. Let's support athletics. And let's make sure our coaches and our student athletes are successful. So again, Coach Taylor and I are challenging you, all 50,000 alums, $40 a month for 12 months to support Jackson State athletics. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Support the JSU by 40 campaign. Visit gojsutigers.com/JSU by 40.
ShotRx is bringing healthcare to you. With our mobile health team, we can come to your school, church, or business to take care of you. We offer childhood immunizations, COVID and flu vaccinations, physicals, and much more. Don't put your health off. Welcome to Care and Compassion. Welcome to ShotRx.
Tiger family. TGIF, baby. What's good, everybody? Y'all go ahead, hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. Zo, what it do, baby? What's up, man?
What's up, King Clark? What's up, the I Love family?
Yeah.
Before we start, man, I want to shout out Jamaica B, becoming a new member.
I was just about to do that. You read my mind. Welcome to the channel, JB. Appreciate the support, as always.
Man, it's gonna be a good Friday. I'm conflicted, but I think I'm gonna be on one this evening.
Wait a minute. Did you join twice? You're a double member. Two times. One hop this time. Two hop this time. What's up, everybody? It's Friday, man. This is Friday. Come on in. Come on in the room.
Either that or somebody is Gemini.
Man, hey, what's good, everybody, man? I'm thankful for traveling grace. Made it back to the West Coast today. And just needed to get away for a couple of days, man, get home and just reset, man, and just try to, get ready to pack, man. Got to go back. Got a tough week ahead of us. Put my niece to rest, and hey, man, we're gonna do what we do. I appreciate everybody. Thank you guys for the support of the platform, as always. Just go ahead and put this on up here right now, man. We still rolling with JSU men's basketball donations. Oh, we have collected over $7,000, man. We got $3,000 we got to collect. We got $3,000 that we got to collect, man. TD, what's up, bro? We got 3,000 we got to collect. Y'all come on in the room. As soon as we hit 300, I need all 300 of y'all to send $10. No, is that $10? Is that correct? 300? Yeah, that's going to be it. But don't just do that just yet, because then people send 10 and then only 50 people are sending and we don't get to where we're trying to go. We got a goal of 3K tonight. We're going to finish that up. We're going to get done with this. We don't want to go into the weekend trying to linger on with the 10K donation. Shout out to everybody, man, that gave a little something. Put a little something on it. Shout out to First, man. Put it on something. Mr. First himself, man. Always
First, man. Good dude, bro. Shout out First.
Man. First OG right there, man. First brother, man. He hard working, man. One of the realest, hardest working brothers in the game. Put it on something. That's my guy right there, man.
Man, that one of them C-Town representatives. You know how you do it, man. When I get ready to go to war, man, I'm calling First. Like, First.
Hey, one thing about X119, man, they definitely stick together. Yes, indeed. That's indeed right there. That is how it goes, man. But yeah, man, we definitely we're gonna be collected for the we're gonna hit that goal tonight. Let me just say it that way. So just so you guys know, the ticker's at the bottom. Y'all can go ahead and send them cash out, PayPal, Zelle, Givelify, however you want to do it. Let's get to that 3,000 a night. Over with tonight, man. Let's get it over with. But other than that, man, it's Friday, man. We want to thank Coach Mo for coming on Wednesday. Had a great show. Great response from the show. He gave us a whole lot to chew on and eat on and ruminate on. Chew the cud. Got our first donation. Just came through. 2 of them came through. We rolling now. Let's get rolling, man. Let's get it popping, man. Let's get it popping. Let's get this over with. But anywho, y'all make sure y'all, as y'all come in the room, go ahead and hit the like button, share button, subscribe button. We got a spicy show tonight. We got a spicy show, man. We got a lot to talk about. TD missed all of it because he ain't on Twitter. He did himself a favor. Boy, he did himself a favor.
I got enough of it. I'm good.
Nah, you was in the chat, man. It's been pandemonium out there in the public, man. Pandemonium. What are we talking about? Anyway, we'll get to it before it's over with, though. What y'all got on your mind, man? Besides that, the obvious. We'll talk about that a little later. But how was your Friday, man?
My Friday was ridiculous.
Oh, God.
Talk to me, dog. What made it ridiculous?
You and me gonna start off?
Come on, let's roll, baby. It's Friday.
Right.
It's fun day Friday.
My Friday started off ridiculous. Started early in the morning.
Okay.
Literally as I opened my eyes, and I think I'm ahead of most of y'all. But I'm trying to see how I'm gonna start this off because I know I don't want to get down the rabbit hole and go off into the weeds. But
KT Dub got lights. Wait, welcome back to the bright side, baby.
I'm gonna say this. We literally saw this morning, man. I'm gonna do my best Allen Iverson impression. We talking about colors.
Don't go there yet. What else?
I was watching. We talking about colors.
We'll get to it, man. We'll get to it.
Colors, man. Colors is what we'll be talking about all day.
I got a lot to say about that, but
I do
I'm
too.
gonna try to be diplomatic as I can be, but I'm gonna be straight up about it. But anywho, outside of that, the obvious. Outside of the obvious, how was your day, bro?
Long, repetitive, hot. It was the first day I felt like I was in the oven, so I roasted today. I got a little tan today. Good little farmer's tan.
Last I checked, you always the one talking about you don't like it to be cold. I like cool.
Oh, hold on.
Cool. I don't want to get burnt up.
No, it felt amazing outside.
Okay, I got you.
I'm in the oven. But outside of that, it was Friday, man. Let's go and get to it.
TD, how about you, dog?
My Friday was it was gorgeous.
Oh, that's a good word. Gorgeous.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
like my new angry reactions. Gorgeous.
I mean, first of all, I woke up, I was able to see it. You know what I'm saying? The storm has passed.
Yes, sir.
You know, the trees are looking beautiful because now you're seeing the green and the different colors of it.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't too hot. You know, I took a little trip on the road on my job. So I was out just checking out the scenes and looking around, man, just feeling grateful. You know, so
shooting hooky, in other words.
It was pay hooky.
Keep going.
I mean, so you know, other than, you know, I mean, I have no complaints. I mean, I roll with the windows down, man. I like to have the windows down. I like nature. I like the air, man. The pollen has died down.
Okay.
Breezy. The sky was, you know, clear. Man, it was good, man. I had a gorgeous, a wonderful Friday. I have nothing to complain about. I'm grateful for it. So thank God for that, man.
Man, hey, you said something then. Look, I had a pretty good Friday. I made it home. You know, traveling grace. I'm thankful, and it was a good trip, man. Really good trip. I'll say this, man. It was I really needed to like just kind of get back to just regular. Like I told you guys, I shared this with you guys. I got some changes coming with my real job, and you know, I'm gonna go through this process and just see it through, and then what we'll do is we'll see what happens on the other side, man. just got to get back, hit reset. Got to get my taxes done. Got to get the business taxes done. You know what I'm saying? Got to finalize some things on the job, and then just got to get mentally prepared for a arduous week, man. That's coming. It's gonna be pretty intense, brother. You know what I mean?
Hey,
And,
hey, you say you gotta get your taxes done. You want to have have somebody to spare I can carry.
Hey, chat. Did he need a dependent?
Just kidding. Hey, RS, if you listen, I'm not doing it.
Hey, listen.
So I do not want to be audited. I'm good. Hey man, but them kids hit you up about 2 or 3 K though, so hey,
Hey, I didn't expect that one to come. But no, man. Hold on one second. I had to edit our preliminary little whatchamajigs. Let me remove them and then let me add it back. I got something I do want to talk about. Y'all give me just a quick sec. Let's see if I can't get the updated file on it. There we go. Let's get this updated file up on there. But now, man, it's tax day is next week. Gotta get them taxes done, man. I got a lot I gotta do, man. I got a citation I gotta address, and I already done addressed it, but I need to pay for it and I need to pay for traffic court and traffic school, whatever the hell you call it. And then that way it don't be on my record. It's a lot of stuff I needed to do, man. I need to get my car tags. Said I'm the pappy. Hey, I needed to get my tags renewed, just stuff on the home front, man. You know what I'm saying? I still didn't get a penny with it. Hey, listen, I'm gonna just tell y'all right now, for all the people that be singing praises to the previous president, ain't no lot of money coming from these dependents, man, unless they're young kids, bro. It's hard to get that earned income, bro. Older kid, you ain't even getting that much tax break on child care. They made a lot of changes with the government. You gotta learn how to, you know what I'm saying? You gotta learn how to work with it. Get your LLC, you know what I'm saying? Get your little business or something. Get your little something to work with. But nevertheless. But anywho, let's get it popping, man. We jump to these preliminaries real quick, and then we'll come back to the topic that's at hand. We got a lot that we do want to discuss. For y'all that don't know, as you're donating, we are collecting for our men's basketball donation. We're trying to get to 10,000. We've already started. We're in the $7,000 mark. We're gonna collect. Our goal was to hit 3,000 a night. We're gonna hit it. Need everybody to go ahead, throw a little something, put a little something on it, man. Put a little something on it. Messages, all kind of messages coming through. So if you want to donate and get a tax deduction, the tax break on your donations, you can go to our 501c3 nonprofit. Go to Friends of KC-1400 Inc. on Givelify. Put your donation there. Shout out to Hattiesburg Management Group. We are in partnership with them. Try to get our marketing profile up and keep it rocking and rolling. Shout out to Cannon Toyota Vicksburg. Keep the wheels on the road, man. Shout out to Automasters, www.automasters06. Shout out to Terrence and Tim Pope for the support, what they do on the channel. Make sure y'all contact them. If you're in the market for a vehicle, pause the screen, 601-927-7794. Give them a call. Tell them what you're looking for. Let them go find it for you. They got it for you. They're going to go get it for you. These are JSU alums, and they partners with the channel. We appreciate them. And again, we want to thank our partner, ShotRx. Shout out to Dr. Ted up in Memphis, Tennessee. We looking to give out some internships, 3 of them to be exact. New office coming to Jackson, and we was told today potentially going to Alabama as well, man. So he's doing some big things up there in the M-Town. JSU alum doing big things and supporting what we got going on, and we're happy to be in partnership with ShotRx. All right, Merv Mulligan t-shirts on the website. I did get a purchase. If you did purchase a shirt within the last week or 2, I'll definitely get those out to you tomorrow. Just getting everything back in the flow of things. We do got some kid sizes and even have some adult sizes available. Go to the website now, buy those shirts up so Irv can get paid off what's left over. We're gonna run a new we're gonna print up some more shirts around the time the season get kicked off, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll for the season, man. But this is part of his NIL deal through his brand ambassador partnership with KC-1400 Media, and we appreciate Irv. Hey, just a reminder, next week, also on April the 15th, tax day, the renewal for your season ticket deadline is April the 15th. So what that means is if you don't buy your season tickets, if you don't renew them, they will become available. First come, first serve to the next person that wants them. So if you got a box seat, reserved seat, any type of seats that you don't want to lose, you got to April the 15th to rebuy those, repurchase those. And last we talked, I think we were talking to Vaughn, we was almost at 3,000 tickets sold. So we're excited about that. We feel like we got a good momentum, TD and Zoe, to get this thing rocking and rolling, man. Really get above what we got past last year. We need to get to 10K, man. We should be able to get to 10,000 season tickets sold. Last year we did 60. I want to say 62. Huh?
I was 68.
Who?
I was 68.
No, I wasn't no damn 68. That was prime. But anywho, April 15th, you got the deadline. Go get your season ticket, renew them. Don't let that slip. Don't let that slide. Hey man, shout out to ASVP, man. Man showed up on what news station is Channel 12? What's that? WA? What is WJTV? That's what it is. Shout out to Austin, man, on WJTV, man, for his shout out to Blake, man. Blake Levine brought him on the channel. I thought this was pretty cool. Did you catch the video, TD?
Yes, sir. I saw it, man. That was nice, man. But you know what? Those news, those sports reporters give a lot of credit and respect and shout out to Jackson State, man. I mean, they be at every game, and they be sometimes when no one else break news, they be talking about it. They do, especially that young man on WAPT. He's funny. I like him. So yeah, man, that was a good showing, man.
Yeah, it was. Blake's a cool cat, man. I always I know Blake, and I enjoyed this interview. He talked about Austin. For those that don't know, Austin's a graduate of Mississippi State, architectural. He's
that I didn't know.
A lot of people don't know that. TD, he's working for an architectural firm prior to becoming. He picked up the camera, and I don't mind saying this. I'm gonna say this again because I think some people forgot it. Well, he was doing it on the side, and we saw the work that he was doing. He was hired to follow around Shador when Prime was here, and I saw his work. I met him at the Celebration Bowl, the last one, and when I sat down and I had started talking to him over the phone before I met him, and we just kind of hit it off. And when we got a chance to meet, we had a private meeting with the AD and some other alums and supporters of the program right after he named TC the head coach. And he was like, basically charged me with media. And my suggestion was real simple. Austin Robinson, ASVP, hire him. That's the guy right there. Yeah, this dude right here is showing you already what he could do. Let's bring him on to JSU. And then shout out to AD Robinson, AD Wells, Kilburn, and the whole athletic department, and Coach TC for bringing him on board as the director of football, director of media for football. But my vision is a little deeper than just football. I've talked to Austin about this. I've even Travis came over to us from Alabama State and kind of put some stuff out there asking us what we thought. And I said we need to make Austin the director of football. No, the director of media for JSU athletics. I thought we need to expand this role. I think we should expand this role. That's how you keep your talent that's already in the room. I don't worry about no poachers, TD. I don't worry about nobody coming in. This the real world. I mean, Austin actually works for the university. So opportunities are going to present itself. If you're good at what you do and people value your talent, they'll come for you. But the way you kind of counter that from a JSU standpoint is you empower him to do more. I think Austin is a Ferrari that's being driven in the driveway. I mean, driven in the neighborhood. That's my take on him.
And Ken, who's not to say that who's not to say that the portrait had not already be done? And I mean, and it's basically opportunities.
It is. It has TD, but the talking and we have a relationship with Austin, obviously. You have to listen to him and what he wants to do and what his vision is. And that's the cool thing about being an adult who has a He's a creator, man. You know what I'm saying? And the thing that creators enjoy and they like is to create things, man, and establish things. And I think he has an interest on creating a real, true blueprint and template for JSU that can expand beyond the university and into like the conference. That's what he kind of spoke to. And I think that we have the greatest opportunity right now to empower him and let him do that. Absolutely. That's right, Coach Lewis. Yes, indeed he did. And here's my point. Think about it. TD, you want somebody that's leading the charge that can give you great content for every sport. Like I imagine if we got the same. I was telling Austin this yesterday. Y'all see the media that the Sonic Boom is pushing out through IG, and they media team is killing it right now. It's on par with the football team.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a little bit more personable in certain aspects, but I would say it's on par. Could you imagine if we get that same type of visual for all sports? And I go all the way down to the sports like bowling. Man, I was at Jackson State for the student athlete appreciation on Wednesday, and we got some personalities, TD, that's in our athletic department. We got some student athletes that have beautiful personalities, man. They so vibrant. They got so much to say. They got so much. They're humorous. They funny. They're well spoken, and I think that I was telling Austin, imagine a young lady in Indiana or Iowa or Wisconsin that's watching a video of the bowling team. And they're like, damn, I didn't know Jack State had a bowling team. Man, I want to go check. You see what I'm saying? And I'm using bowling because that's something we don't really think about.
Right.
But I know we're going to talk about the colors, but within that conversation about the colors, the president also talked about the renovation and upgrade of the facilities of our bowling facility at the campus, as well as a statue for Dr. People. So we'll get into that. My point is that when you highlight that, the media game is different. A lot of people talking about branding, but I don't know anybody that's breathing and living that's better, that has branded themselves and marketed themselves better than our previous coach. You don't got to like that dude, but that dude know how to market. My point is he know how to bring eyes to the front door. You follow what I'm saying? And what I'm saying is it don't take a whole lot. Forget the cinematic stuff. I'm not talking about what Austin, the work that he does. I'm just saying, TD, if we just had a camera out there, dog, that grabs some stuff for every single sport. Imagine if we had a real highlight video for baseball, the inside, talking to some of the student athletes, talking to Coach Omar. Boom, we did track already. What a sport that we tennis. Man, we got two teams that's in the championship that's going to compete. They won, the women won the regular season championship, 8-1. And you got photos, you got memes, you got graphics, but you don't have videography. Now, what's going to require that is going to be something that I would say that the university, I think, is doing a great job. And look at this, CD. And Zoe, check this out. Travis put this out. Could this possibly be that somebody's paying attention? Somebody listening? Tiger Athletics, sports media students wanted. Job responsibility, photography, videography, creative services, game day functions, social media. Please submit your applications and a current resume portfolio via email to travis.j.jerome@jsums.edu by May the 1st. I'm going to come back to Carr's comment. At 5 p.m. application link attached. This position will be to gain experience, to build a portfolio, and to help elevate the brand of JSU athletics. So what that tells you is, Travis already put that out there, that we are launching a JSU athletics YouTube page, and now he's looking for students that wants to work within this field. And no, it's not exactly what I envisioned, but it is a start. And I'm telling you right now, and you damn right, Carl, the Boom Media team has allowed the entire world to see JSU. That is a fact, man. Bro, they putting out content left and right. It's amazing content too, man. And if the Boom page is monetized, go look at all the subscribers that the JSU that at JSU Bands YouTube page got. Look at the videos that's out there, man. So this is when we talk about branding these sports, TD and Zoe, we're also talking about the ability to sell sponsorships, the ability to sell partnerships, to increase your revenue dollars from a sponsorship standpoint, just on the media side of it. And I'm saying we have the capability right now to be very innovative when it comes to the things that we talking about doing from a media standpoint. And that's what I'm saying. My charge to Austin was this. I said, listen, you have a vision, brother. Write the vision and make it plain upon tables that he who reads it may read it what? Fluently. So when you walk in that room, that's scripture. When you walk in that room, present it to him. But you also have to tell the story on how the content in the media can increase engagement, and it can also increase revenue dollars, right? It can increase sponsorship dollars. It can increase NIL dollars. It's a lot that you can do if you sell your program, and we've got a phenomenal opportunity, and I think we got the right person there. I think if you empower Austin, you might have to give him a little bit more cheese, a little bit more greenbacks. That's okay. But if you invest in it, I guarantee you that you will see a return, because you're going to get some students. And what do you say, Zoe, all the time? Athletics is what? The front door of the university?
Mm-hmm. Front porch.
Front porch. That's what it is. So, anywho, shout out to Austin, man, and the work that he's doing. And proud of you, bro. But like I stated,
I want to ask him. I wanted to bring Carl coming back up, because on ground level, when you see that, right, we're talking about just the Boom. To add to your point, the Boom media team has allowed the world to see JSU. But then what you get from that is what the school has to do. We have to. It's 2 points, right? You have to invest in that, because that's an investment in doing that. Number one, but then number two is also recruiting.
Yes,
and for an example, what did coach? What did Dr. Little tell us? You're always recruiting. You're in sales. I used to be in sales. What's ABC? Always be closing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're always selling. You're always recruiting. There is no recruiting season. There is no on and off for this. You're always recruiting. So when we talk about recruiting, we're talking about prospective athletes, but no, you're always recruiting students. And you want the best and brightest. And you also want to tap into untapped markets and untapped places where people otherwise wouldn't have seen you. So that statement highlights that, because that statement shows that, hey, by social media presence, or even just on content alone and through algorithms, we're going in homes and rooms and different, cracks and crevices that we otherwise wouldn't have been. And that's what social media, and that's what the internet, and that's what, the algorithms do for you. But that's one part of it. The other part is that you have to invest. What I mean by invest is, hey, you got to pay a position to get somebody to do that. Pay 3 or 4 and get students to do it. Because again, how you do anything is how you do everything. And this is a new pathway for how we can actually do that. Because to your point, what if you had bowling content in the same vigor that you have football content? What if you have, we're gonna bring in the new men and women's golf team is coming next year.
Oh man, yes.
So when you talk about hitting the ground running with that, but what if you get in the same vigor with that content like you get with the football team? Even softball, soccer, everything, the damn cheerleaders. I mean, everything. Because again, everything that you put out there is an avenue and an alleyway to get prospective students to JSU that you otherwise wouldn't have to. You still go about the typical traditional way that you do it. But this gives you, because what do we always say? Even here, right? You have no idea who's watching. Well, the moment you hit send and you release it, you have no clue where it's going to go and who's going to see it. You have to always have that in mind, and that's the thing that we have to do.
Yeah. TD, you got anything?
You guys said it all, man. I mean, hire the man, the director of media of all sports, and because again, you do have people in different lanes, and so like you said, you might have some people who didn't even know Jackson State had a bowling team or a golf team. I mean, even if you want to go far as putting some some fraternity stuff out there, because that get people interest as well. I mean, it's a lot of avenues that you can travel down, in the Austin at the helm. he'll get that content out there, man, get some eyes on it, man. So hit the nail on the head as well as yourself, man. So hey, rock with it.
I would add this to it. There is an investment in this. You got to be serious about it. Zoe mentioned it. The thing that we found success with from a fundraising standpoint is transparency. Appreciate that. Appreciate that update on the cheerleaders. Transparency, intentionality, clear messaging. So if we formulated a budget as to what it would cost to have something like this, I guarantee you that the alums would actually fund it the first year. Because honestly, if you go out and really do the work in a year's time with Jackson State's brand, you can create a YouTube channel that's actually profitable the following year. I'm just telling you what I know. And we got to get out of the mindset of saying, oh, we don't have it. We have it. The reason you don't have it is because you don't ask for it and you don't have a plan as to why you ask for it. And it's just vague. Vague fundraising gets subpar results. It just basically is like pissing in the wind. So my point is this right here. If you say, okay, you pull out a plan and you say, okay, this is what we're going to need. It's going to cost this, and this. And let's just say you come to an amount of 150 to 200,000. Okay. I mean, I think we can raise that money pretty, if you was intentional about it and said, this is what we're looking to do. This is a pilot that we're rolling. We need our fundraising, we go raise those funds. I think it's doable, honestly, because I think people like content. That's the world we live in. I spend hours on YouTube, not even looking at JSU stuff. I watch rap beefs and hip hop reactions and all kind of stuff. It's all kind of stuff on YouTube, documentaries and all kind of good stuff, comedies. My point is that content is king now, and I'm just kind of throwing it out there. There's sponsors, there's all kind of opportunities. I think we own something. And now when you got your head guy that's the face of your direct, of your media for football, hopping on the news, there are going to be some other programs that's going to be looking. They watch WLBT. They're going to go start looking at their work, start saying, hey, man, hey, Jackson, hell, if JSU ain't going to use it, we'll come get him. We're going to see how much they paying him, and we you throw that out there. So that's type of stuff that happens, but that's the real world we live in. You don't want to lose him, empower him to do more. That's my take on that. Shout out to Austin, man. Proud of you, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. But as we stated, the men's tennis as well as the women's tennis starts actually next weekend. The men actually starts at the third place. Both men and women are third place, which is interesting because we won. The women actually won the regular season. They were tied with Alabama State and FAMU. So apparently the three-way tie, they made us third. We got to play Prairie View first round, and then we play against Alabama State. And we'll get there. I think we'll win it. I really do. I think we'll win the tournament. But let's see what happens. Starting on April the 19th, the 20th, and the 21st. Let's make it happen. But again, sports media, we and look at the layout. Y'all got a problem with the layout, background? Too much red? What y'all think? Y'all want Navy? Talk to me now. Because we about to get into it. The message heard around the world today. The stuff that actually had people up in the uproar, TD and family. This is actually a snippet of an email that the president sent out talking about a couple of things. And now two things that was in that dialogue was references to a statue to honor the late, the great Dr. Peoples, former JSU president, which they approved and they're moving forward with that. Also, some literature and perspective regarding the bowling alley at the university. Got some things coming down the pipe from that. But this was also included, and this is the part of the commentary that kind of got extracted from that email. And this is what sent everybody in an uproar today. He said, at Jackson State University, this is from the president, President Thompson. At Jackson State University, our brand is more than just colors and logos. It's a symbol of our rich heritage and unwavering spirit. As we move forward, let us reaffirm our commitment to our iconic navy blue and white. I urge all members of Tiger Nation to proudly display our colors, embodying the essence of our university wherever we go. it is critical to provide a cohesive experience to our various audiences by offering a consistent look and feel wherever JSU is present. Therefore, I am asking Tiger Nation to rededicate yourselves to donning JSU blue and white predominantly. I wonder why. I wonder what caused it. We're going to start off by honoring the late, great, legendary W.C. Gordon. TD, you got a towel behind you. I want to tell you, TD, that towel you got on your wall with that block at the bottom of it, the block that W.C. Gordon first implemented did not look like the block on that towel. It actually looked like this helmet right here, the red and white block. So all variations of the block, the JSU block, is actually not the origin. The white block, the navy block, that ain't the origin of the block. Yeah, we know the story. He wrote this. He made this design on a napkin. What is that, breakfast or lunch? Which one was he at, Zoe? One of them. He sit down eating, probably breakfast. He designed the JSU block logo, the iconic block, and the implementation of the red. The red was introduced to the Jackson State uniform setup in 1978. I want to say. Correct me if I'm wrong, Zoe.
Yeah, that's correct. Well, the red was implemented in 1978. We had into the
JSU. The block logo was implemented when?
1979.
So, when we implemented this block, I think that this man right here is one of the greatest to ever coach in the history of the SWAC. Had the greatest run, I think, among any coaches. I know he got legendary Eddie Robinson out there. But in 1980, there was nobody greater than W.C. Gordon. We won 8 SWAC championships in 1980. And I'm telling y'all, the Jackson State, the dominant Jackson State that we know it to be, the dominant Jackson State that my father went to school during and everybody talked about, was implemented by this man. He had the greatest run. Greatest era of JSU football was the W.C. Gordon era. It's undebatable. It's not up for debate. It is what it is. Take it how you want to take it. The red face mask, the red and white triple stripe, and I know there were alums that we were told they're not happy about this because W.C. Gordon, for those that don't know, was an alum of Tennessee State. Our colors are navy and white. And when he implemented that tiger blood in the colors, people didn't like it because they felt like he was trying to make us look like who? Tennessee State. But he did it, TD, and the players responded to it. And we went on to win 8 SWAC championships. How many games did we win consecutively during W.C. Gordon's era?
28.
28, a 28-game winning streak. And went on to be extremely dominant.
In 4 years.
Undefeated during 4 seasons, man. And but that was a collection of alums that still didn't, regardless of the success that we had during the red, they still felt like we shouldn't wear the red. So TD, they successfully extracted the red out of the uniforms. It took them to about 1999 and 2000. Really, it was 2000 because I think in 99, didn't we wear that blue helmet, white block, red face mask? I think that's what it was.
Yeah, we were blue and white. We had a red face mask and had a red belt.
Yeah, red belt. So they had pretty much by 2000, they had extracted all of the red out of all of our uniforms.
It was gone in 2000.
And then I think it was gone until what, 2020? When Coach Prime pulled up. Now, don't show me the 2006, 2007, all these different photos of the accessories. I don't give a damn about no accessories being red. That's not my point. Anybody can put red accessories on. I'm talking about red within the uniform design. That didn't show back up until Coach Prime showed up.
Yep.
All right. So for 20 years, we had the worst looking uniforms on earth. of any college. We went through an identity crisis, and we had the ugliest uniforms several years, by the way.
And we went throughout the worst 20-year stretch in Jackson history.
We took away what was historical, you know what I'm saying? So, and I understand it. We'll get into it. Like I said, I got a lot to say. I'm just setting it up. But I did want to put this out there because, you know, we want to shout out the late great W.C. Gordon. We got a classic named after him. And then the man that I mentioned that became our head football coach, who understands branding and understands marketing extremely well, said, okay, you got a W.C. Gordon classic, you got a red out. We're gonna create what's called an exaggerated alternate. Well, we're gonna go all red, like the uniforms. Those slide to the left just a little bit. See that uniform right there? That's the uniform that our previous head coach designed, Coach Prime, the exaggerated red. He said, hey, it's a red out. We're gonna go all red. Now it was a bit to digest at the time, but the players loved it. They responded to it. And look, I get it. You know what I'm saying? And then obviously Coach TC takes over. And what does he do? He comes in with all the different red variations of the uniform, right? The uniform that Zoe is mentioned is the one that's in the top left for the picture. Then you got Tim Stewart down there. That's the uniform that Coach TC designed. The red with the triple stripe going down the side of the pants with the triple stripe, red block. I thought the uniform that we wore against Bethune-Cookman execution was absolutely flawless. I understood that red was not a primary color. It's a secondary color that was being used as an accent. And we took that color and we heavily emphasized it and made it an ultimate that we wore one time. We only wore it one time, and I guess everybody lost their shit. And obviously, we talked about the ladies at Bowl, TD. They down in the middle. You got the red tops. You got the softball team up there. They got a red, all red alternate uniform. And you got the women's basketball team that played on national TV versus UConn. I heard we was up, and a lot of folks was in an uproar because Coach Tamika Reed elected to wear that uniform on national TV against UConn. What are we doing? That ain't our colors. Why is we wearing the red? We's navy and white. Y'all messing up the brand. No, actually, what messes up your brand is having 3 presidents in 6 years, bro. 2 of them falling at the hands of sex scandals. Oh, we gonna go there tonight, man. Come on, y'all. That messes your brand up, not colors. No. That don't mess your brand up. Not a color that the kids like, that the coaches like. Reputation of stealing on the home front. That messes your brand up now. That's the thing that make people not want to donate because they don't know if it's going. I know I might get in trouble tonight. I can't get in trouble because I don't have nothing I'm going to lose as a result of me speaking my truth. You don't like what I got to say? I don't really give a damn because I'm going to speak the truth. I'm going to tell it like it is. And I'm going to just say it like this right here. If whatever you got to offer me means I can't speak the truth, then keep it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I'm good on that. I'm good on it. And this is what I know. I know for a fact, man, that president had nothing to do with no colors. Man, I sat right there at the UConn. I went to UConn. Yeah, I did. I ain't watch him on TV. I went to UConn. I sat right there. The president sitting right there next to the AD. That woman come out there. Our coach come out there. We played in them red uniforms, and he ain't said one peep about it. But what I do know is somebody got to saying something to Prez and done got in his ear about something. Somebody did. Because all of a sudden, it's important again, TD. And so now all of a sudden, it's a big deal now. Y'all don't understand that this is what I really have a problem with about this. And I'm going to shut up in a minute and let y'all rock. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all playing a dangerous game, whoever doing this. You found somebody. Okay, you got a new president that came in through a shaky process. A lot of people don't like the way he got here. So, okay, he comes in. He's an alum. He's trying to ingratiate himself with the people. And guess what? Some folks like, okay, we got us. Let me go talk to Prez and let me tell him, Prez, look, we need to get rid of that red. Somebody said that. Yes, they did. Somebody told Prez that we need to get rid of the red and focus on our colors, which is navy and white. This is the same conversation that went on 20 years ago that led to us eliminating. Matter of fact, I had Dominique Johnson. Y'all remember Dominique Johnson, star cornerback, played Jack State, 2006 SWAC championship, went on to the NFL a little bit. He's coaching now. He said, man, we wanted to wear the red. They had to wear the TD. They had to wear red socks. Oh, there goes Zay. Come on, baby. Come on now. Listen, at some point, old guard, at some point, y'all gonna have to start listening to the new generation. Your generation is not the only generation that's important. It makes me sick, man. It does. Because people say, I don't like it. We should wear our colors. And we look like idiots today, man, on the internet talking about colors. Colors of everything that's going on that we could be talking about right now. We talking about colors and we talking about it publicly. When all you had to do, you could have walked in the room and said, hey, Cole, look, hey, that red uniform, let's scale it back a little bit. And ain't nobody got to know about it. Because guess what? The people that order the uniforms, TD, if they went and made changes to the uniforms, would you know what they had the conversation about or not? Or would you just say, oh, them uniforms look dope? What happened to the red uniform? Oh, we not wearing them no more. You could have auctioned them off and made money off of it and say, hey, the red uniform, it was cool. We're going to switch it up and do something different. But we want to make it public because that's what we do. That's what we do at JSU. And I know y'all don't like me because I'm going to tell it like it is, and I don't play politics. This is what we need to, y'all need to hear this. Because our problem is us. Brother C. Lee is in New York doing a Prince Symposium tonight, but I know he ain't there. But he talked about a word, 2 words. It's called Negro ineptitude. And you want to talk to me about branding? I do branding professionally. I can promise you that the shit that hit the news is far worse than a color. It's not the color that makes us look bad. We're not off brand because we're wearing a red. That's uniformly across the board. Please tell me what's wrong with this because this looks good. Okay, so what? Because nobody answered. I got a question that I need somebody to answer a question.
Nope. That's my avenue. Nope,
all right, I'll let you get to it. I'll let you get to it. Oh, he ran the Raven. He did. You save it, bro. Save it. I don't care.
So here's the thing. Here's the
pause and shut up. Let me take a breath and give me some water, man.
Here's
I'm telling you right now, I'm going there tonight.
Here's the thing.
I'm going there because I was highly annoyed by it, and I got a lot to say. Appreciate you for pulling up, Zay. That's what I'm talking about.
Here's the thing, though. Okay, we don't all have to agree with what we like or what we don't like.
No, we don't.
The first main issue here is that, okay, you have a generation who don't like it. Okay. Then you have a generation, which is mine, who came along through the greatest football run in its history in the red with let me just say this for starters too, because I want to clear up the misinformation. Number one, truth. The red is not going away. The first thing first, I want to clarify: the red is not going away.
No, it's not.
The red is not going away. Let me say that first and foremost. However, the one thing I have an issue with in all of this is the fact that we have a certain generation who wants what they want, another generation who likes what they with the red. And again, if you don't like this, you don't have to like it. The problem I have is you have people who, because they personally don't like it or have a viewpoint, and they want what they want to run gamut over everything else. That's the issue that I have personally. Hold on.
That's my issue too.
So we see here, for example. So for example. Like we say, oh, we're deviating from something. So what? That's one game. And so we only have 3 sports that wore all red. Football wore 1 game. Women's basketball wore, I believe, 5 times the whole entire season, I believe, out of 34 games. And then softball, they have it, but they have just a red top with blue stripes. And it's like, well,
they got a full unis, though. They got a red bottom. And then the
Go ahead. We'll get to, well, I don't like that. We shouldn't do that. You don't have to like it. Those kids like it. The recruits like it. Hey, we have way bigger problems to worry about than the damn uniform that we're wearing. And again, for example, I don't like the damn space kit. We hated the Air Force helmet, but I don't have to like it. The players do. It's about what the players want, not what we want. But the problem I have is we want to sit here and impose what I want onto everybody else. Man, look, 10 people don't speak for the 50,000. Period.
So here's
hold on.
You see what I got on, bro?
Hold on.
Go.
10 people or 20 people don't speak 50,000. Again, I have an opinion about what I like and what I don't like, but I don't sit here and impose what I want or what I don't like onto everybody else. That's the part that's ridiculous. We are sitting here talking about
question. Hell no.
No, that wouldn't be happening.
It wouldn't be happening because everybody shut up and let him do what the heck he wants.
We are sitting here talking about damn colors and whether some people like it or they don't like it. Or I don't like the way we look. I don't want us to wear our red. So what if you don't want them to wear it? It's one damn game. And again, those players, the players that, because remind you, whether you realize it or not, those uniforms help get 3 or 4 players. That's facts. This is not my opinion. It's fact.
So,
hold on. So let me say this too, because now we're going to talk about the hypocrisy of it all.
Hold on, before you go there, I just want to add one thing to the point. You said to get players, right?
Yeah.
Do we not have the last player that got drafted from Jackson State in the chat right now?
Yes, we do.
I think he got a perspective, but keep going.
Okay, so let's talk about hypocrisy.
There you
go. Just to show you how this is really all of this is cap. To prove my point about someone getting to the president's ear, let's talk about hypocrisy. Now, it's all about branding, right? Ken, who's the greatest ambassador for Jackson State University?
You talking about just in general?
Just in general.
Students.
Sonic Boom of the South.
Oh, okay. Sonic Boom. Okay, I got you. I didn't know which way you were going with that.
Okay. Then, so we're on brand. So somebody enlighten me why the Sonic Boom has worn Columbia blue in their uniform since 1960s.
Oh,
and
boy.
Before anybody comes in here and says, oh, it's tradition. Well, it got to be tradition because tradition is a consistent thing over year after year. So remember, we're on brand and we're going about this email that we saw. So tell me when the last time y'all saw the Boom in navy blue and white uniform. And they ain't got to have no red accents. I got time. And I'm not against the Boom having what they having.
I love the Boom uniform.
And we love the Boom, and I love the fact that they wear what they wear, and I understand why they have what they have. But the Boom is not in navy blue and white.
Hold
on, let's go to baseball because every Sunday our lovely baseball team wears royal blue.
Who?
The lovely baseball team wears royal blue every Sunday for every Sunday game. Royal blue. Where's the outrage for that? So let's talk about hypocrisy. So it comes down to, it's our football team. We don't like that. So somebody
women's basketball too, because we play UConn on national TV.
Well, we don't get to that, but the women's basketball don't tug at our heartstrings like football, dog. You know this, and I know this. So, but again, somebody enlighten me. So since we so up and on, so are we finna sit here and change the Boom uniforms now? You and I know the answer to that. That's not finna.
That ain't happening.
It ain't finna get touched. Our school officials, Oh, no, sir. Our official school colors are not royal blue and white. Our official school colors are navy blue and white. You want me to go pull the Pantone number up? Because I can pull it right on school. It's navy blue and white. People. Ain't nothing royal about it. Nothing navy about it. Matter of fact, I can get the actual color code of the Pantone color. Navy blue and white. We just added the red accent, the official red accent, 3 years ago? Ken, 4 years ago?
Man.
and Zay, no, I'm gonna tell you, no, that's where you're wrong. This is not to get away from prime. This has been ongoing.
It's been going on for decades, bro.
Hold on. This ain't got nothing to do with prime. So the thing is, we don't all have to agree. You don't look standing right now. If I said, bro, I hate the fact that they wear that all red, I have the right to do so. We don't have to agree on everything, and that's cool. That's okay. The problem is when we sit here because I don't like something and I want to enforce what I don't like to the multitudes of everybody else. That right there is what I have a problem with. That right there, that's the part that's ridiculous.
Pause right there and let TD come in.
Go ahead, TD.
Hey man, I got lost up in what y'all was saying, so I'm just enjoying this. So hey, y'all continue to have it. I mean, Only thing I can say, man, and about it is we have to understand times bring about a change. And there are some things at my age now, I don't understand that somebody 5, 10, 15 years old, younger than me, not understand. And it was like that when I was growing up. So people are set in their ways and they have certain things that they have grown into like, and there's nothing that you can do, say, or change it. However, the world evolves, things changes. The kids that we were, these young people are not the same ones. So they like that. They like that red. I never had a problem with it. I own several red pieces of JSU attire, and I absolutely love it. So especially with being a dark skinned brother, I rock it. So, it's just a situation, man, to where, like I was saying, one person probably in this case shouldn't speak for the whole thing, but just respect what people say. You sell what you continue to sell the navy blue and white, continue to sell the accent with the red, continue to sell the red. If you choose not to purchase the red, if you don't support the red, then you don't have to buy it. But let everybody make their choice about what works for them. So and if you hire a coach to do a job, it's their choice what they want to put their teams in, what they feel comfortable with putting their teams in. Let them rock. And all we're here to do is support, man. I mean, we're talking about clothes, man. We're talking about uniform. They look good to me.
And
So
let me add this to TDT up to that point, because we have a segment of our older alums, and I love them, but we have a section of them too. And let me say this, because I always talk about, I understand and I get it, because ain't nothing I can understand it. If you went to Jackson State in the 1960s, early 70s, I understand your passion. I promise I do, because that's the way things were when you were enrolled at Jackson State. It pulls at your heartstring. It has a bit of nostalgia with you, and that clings to you. So I understand that. I get that. But also bear in mind that the time and nostalgia that you have doesn't overrule or oversee the nostalgia that I have. And I don't have the damn power myself to hold what I feel and what I love over the students that's enrolled in Jackson State right now. No, it's almost like it's a different set of errors, and we want to put what we like above what's going on right now. Those who went to JSU in the 60s and 70s, your nostalgia and your love for JSU does not override mine, Ken, and TD's. And what me, TD, and Ken cannot overrule or override what the kids who are enrolled in Jackson State are pursuing and what they enjoy right now. Again, it's called evolution. Evolve or die. And the problem is, as we age, we tend to what? We hate change.
Yep.
So again, the way I love JSU, my love don't supersede Zay Bowden's love. Zay just got up out of there last year. The love I got for JSU don't supersede what he got. And again, if those players are coming because of those uniforms, how dare we sit there and say, oh, we're going to take this away because we don't like that. Oh, it's a branding. That's bull. Because I promise you, I ain't never seen the boom in navy white. Only time I seen the boom in navy white uniform was black and white yearbook picture back before my dad got to Jackson State. It might be 20 people, and I promise you, all of them eat free on Tuesday. That's in this 592. There's been a line to see the boom marching to the vet with navy blue and white uniform. Trust me when I tell you, more than half of us ain't never seen it. But we want to talk about branding.
Hey, let me add one thing, and this is where I say what annoyed me about the whole conversation wasn't about the colors. What I say is what make you laugh can also make you cry. This is what I say. It's a slippery slope. That's right. Uniforms play a role. That absolutely right. These kids love to come on these recruiting visits. They run right to their red uniform. They want to put it on. It's dope. It's fly to them. It means a lot to them. But let me say this, though. The reason we're having this conversation is because somebody saw an opportunity to go to the president and be able to interject their mindset and their thoughts about what they feel about this. And they obviously said it passionately enough to have him to address it. All right. Let me tell you why that's a dangerous precedent. Because you might win this battle today about the red. Let's say you win the battle. Well, I tell you what. Well, what happens when the other party on the other side comes to the same person and pushes something that they feel passionately about that you don't like on the other side? So my thing is, that's the thing that I don't like about this whole scenario, is because it's not something that I feel that the president really gave two hoots about. I think that he was actually being coerced and pushed about this. So what's going to happen is that I call it effery. I'm not going to cuss. I call it effery, right? Y'all know what I mean when I say that. Uckery, right? I don't co-sign uckery, man. I'm just too principled for that. The reason I don't want to co-sign uckery is because if I co-sign something, and I don't like people who are okay with uckery just because the thing that they feel, the thing that they like, they get what they want. I'm gonna say that again. You only okay with the outcome because this is how you feel about it. But it was a effed up process. For example, a lot of people talk about the process and how the president became the president. It was a screwed up process, right? But if that was the candidate that you wanted, you like, oh, I'm okay with it. I stay away from people like that. Because what's going to happen is something's going to fall that's not going to be in your wheelhouse, and I double dog dare you to complain about it. You no longer have the right to complain when it falls on the other side. All I'm saying is this. This wasn't even an issue. We made it one, and we took a mount. We literally turned a mountain. We made a mountain out of a molehill today. You got folks, look at all the stuff that came out about Jackson State today, and it started with just the colors. You think it's deeper. It ain't never about just one thing. It always goes to other stuff, man, and it happened publicly. If y'all don't believe me, I'm going to put this up here. Just a few shows ago, we had her on the show, right? Everybody questioning me. She signed the contract. She signed the contract. How'd you feel about it? You mean to tell me that our head women's basketball coach, the winningest basketball coach in HBCU ranks right now, come out there and got to actually address this? You think this don't mean something to her? Did you think about the coaches when you went out and said what you had to say?
What's that last sentence say?
Right.
What's that last sentence say?
What's she say? When my players see the red, that means showtime. So you mean to tell me that
what the last sentence say?
This will be hard for us. Nobody had no conversation. Did you talk to the coach? Is all I'm asking. No, you didn't.
Yeah.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you went and had a moment and you was like, Prez, let me holler at you for a second. I want to tell you about something that I want. A uniform that you're not even going to wear.
They asked the coaches how they felt about it.
You're not going to wear it. If you don't like the red, just wear navy. What I got on right now, I got on JSU, navy, and white. You can wear that to every single game, even the blue. I'm not wearing the red. I don't like the red. That's cool. But you don't have to wear the uniform. That ain't got nothing to do with you. I'm going to say one more tweet. Let's go to a football player. That's a starting cornerback. Zay on here. No red, man. It's got to be a joke. So you telling me the players? Come on, man. Come on.
So this is what I'm about to ask. So this is indefinitely. This is period. This is final. This is
no. What it is, TD, is it's the beginning of. There will be some results from this. You might see what you might see is the red alternates go away. The red accents won't go away. The full red uniforms are probably going to go away. A uniform that we wore. A lot of people don't even know that our apparel deal. Do y'all know that Under Armour gives us three new uniforms a year? Thanks to our previous head coach. Did y'all know that? So you mean to tell me that Dominique, who is great at what she does, shout out to Dominique, the equipment manager, when she goes out and designs a uniform that ain't really costing us a whole lot because the players like that, you think she ain't talking to them players and showing them the designs? And y'all don't know what it's like to be in that facility. I know Zay here. We got some football players here. When they see them uniforms, the level of excitement that them players get when they see them damn uniform, they get the high five and the energy's up and it's high. And everybody, ooh, Joker can't wait to share it. They can't wait to put it on. And all you and you on the back nine. You done had your heyday. And you got the audacity, the unmitigated gall in a so-called closed whatever setting to go to the prayers and distract the president with things that's trivial, like uniform colors. And say, well, the union, he's just trying to fix we got a lot of things at the uniform at the university that need to be fixed right now. And I can tell you right now, probably the color of the uniforms is probably in the hundreds. I'm just keeping it a buck, man. I just think it was highly come on now. We're gonna get rid of the block. It was red. Just saying, we want to wear a navy block. That ain't the original block. Just telling you how it is now. Zoe went to where I was going. I asked that question today. I asked about the boom. I said, so if y'all want to hammer this navy and white, then tell me why we wear navy Columbia blue. In the boom, I love the boom uniform, but I ain't trying to go down that road because I understand. Everybody, man, jokers went around that question like it was a park car. You walk in the park lot, you see a park, you got to go around that one. They don't want to touch that because it's fake outrage. It's the same thing this same guard that we talking about is the same guard that let a James Bale come into Jackson State and throw all our damn history away. Yeah, he did that. That's why you can't find no old footage, because y'all let that man come in here and take all our stuff and throw it away for no reason. Sabotaged our program. Let me ask y'all this. Since we in the state of Mississippi, does Alcorn wear alternate colors in their band uniform? What color they band uniform? Any purple and gold? Mm-hmm. They got another color in their uniform. Last time I checked it in. Nope. What about Valley?
Nope.
Valley, where they school color in their band, no?
Yep.
Well, when did we become Columbia blue? I'm just saying, I love the boom. I'm not coming at the boom. I'm just highlighting the hypocrisy, bro. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So what I'm saying to you is, no, red isn't an official color, but red is a part of our history. So what our previous coach said was, I don't count silvers, blacks, and grays. I don't count those. I don't count those, because those are usually your standard alternates.
Neutrals.
Oh, yeah, those are usually but we talking about the red block, and the greatest version of our history was played with that block. And it's crazy when outsiders have to. It's dumb when people that didn't even go to Jack State talking about, man, when Jack State used to come out there and y'all had that, man, when they had that red block, boy, everybody was intimidated by Jack State then. It's sad when outsiders got to say that, and then people right inside the house will tear the whole damn house down. We got people that will sink the ship at Jackson State just to get what they want. You get what you want, but the whole damn boat gonna sink. You got what you wanted, though. You got what you wanted, and I hope you're happy today. I hope you're happy today. You started an all-out freaking unnecessary battle amongst the fray for nothing. What did you gain from it? What did you gain from it? The president puts out a statement, and that was actually an email. That was not a public statement. But folks don't even understand that people gonna take the part that they want to take. And boy, that thing went to spread like wildfire, TD. Boy, that thing went out like wildfire, man. Ain't nobody said two words about the statue or the bowling alley. You know why? Because the point was, and it's like, well, he didn't say nothing about the red. Well, he emphasized navy and white. We know what that means. People ain't stupid. The red is a part of the history. You want to erase history? It just don't make sense to me. We checked something that was working. If you ain't got no students, you ain't got no school. I'm going to say it again. Without students, you don't have a school. And if I'm telling you, what we're doing is a recruiting tool. The kids love it. It looks good, man. It doesn't look bad. It's not. This is not. You can't tell me that the execution of these uniforms look bad. What you can tell me is you just don't like the fact that we're wearing red.
Honestly, you could even halfway have a leg to stand on if you sit there and say, "Oh my God, They're wearing all red every game. Literally wore the damn uniform one game.
And so, and TD, this the sickening part. When shit like that hit the airwaves, now the news station talking about it, bro. The future of the use of the color red as a dominant feature for Jackson State athletics could be limited. Will Jackson State stop wearing red uniforms? It's a possibility. Garrett Busby from WLBT. Yesterday, Jackson State President Thomas said he wants fans to reaffirm commitment to iconic blue and white, and the university released an updated color style guide this summer. Let me know what you think. I personally like the red. Vote the poll. Keep the red, wear just blue and white. This is what happens, family.
Exactly.
This is what happens. We look like idiots, man.
Talk about them.
Hey, you know what we did today? We said, hey, Swag, here's a stick. Beat me over the head with it. You're giving folks ammunition to beat you over the head with it just to win something you want. Okay, you got what you wanted. What you gonna do when the young folks say they ain't donating, they ain't supporting nothing because y'all took the red? Y'all don't think about that side of it because you donate. I just want y'all to understand you do realize that this thing got to continue on. Boy, y'all doing a really good job of taking the young folk, putting your arm around them, ingratiating them into the fold. And you wonder why they don't give a damn. You wonder why they don't want to rock with you. You wonder why they don't want to donate. You wonder why they don't want to do shit. Let me tell you something about the young folks. These folks are too honest to be hypocrites, man. They too honest. They rather not deal with it. They like, man, I ain't got time for that. These folks just do what they want to do. EA, I'm gonna block your ass if you get it. Just be quiet, man. This ain't the time tonight. We ain't talking about that, bro. This ain't time. This in-house shit, man. I don't want to see nothing. If you ain't got no comment on it, and I mean that, bro. I got love for you, dog, but hush tonight. And go over there and try to stop y'all damn recruits from hitting the portal. I'm just saying, it is what it is. And then I don't care. I really don't care about colors more than I care about the principles and playing this dangerous game of I want what I want at any cost. That's going to cost us. Jackson State going to lose that battle. We lose it every time. Somebody gets what they want, and we get set back years and decades. And you don't even realize the amount of engagement that you lose. We look like plum fools, man. And we open up. I'll use this scenario like this. A lot of people, I'm gonna compare it to the Donald Trump era. A lot of people don't really even understand how bad Donald Trump's presidency was, because a lot of people, and I'm not even going to go down to political games. I'm talking about for black people. This man created an environment that has allowed bigots and bigotry to be open. People used to hide that stuff, man. People used to hold how they feel. And now it's open disrespect on people of color now. Black folk. And I dealt with it all damn week, especially with traveling. I had to check a couple people, man, because of the amount of disrespect that people just have. They act like they can just treat you any kind of old way or be any type of old way. This is what I'm saying about that. The saying that says what's good for the goose is good for the gander. And folk don't understand. I'm telling you, man, when you set a bad precedent, it's a free-for-all. Now there's no real nothing that comes behind that. And people don't really even understand it just yet. And I'm just telling you right now, that's a bad hand to get off on.
Hey, is there a face behind this request besides?
You know what? I don't have a face. I saw some chatter about that. I don't have any dog in that fight when it comes to that. I don't know who, what, when. It might be a collection of folks, man. Right. What I'll say is this right here. This is history repeating itself. It is. And all I'm saying to you is that the engagement increased. Something happened to cause the engagement to decrease. We're doing something again that's causing it to decrease. When you look at a botched presidential search according, and I'm not, this is no in no shape, form, or fashion disrespect to the president. It is what it is. The process was what it was. TD, let's not forget that we have alums. I'm gonna say it again. We had a candidate that the majority of the alums got behind. A great candidate at that. I understand that Elaine Hayes Anthony was the acting at the time. There was a collection of folks that wanted her to stay in office, right? But there was a candidate, bro, that was, I feel like, based off everything I heard, was leading. And here come that funny stuff, bro. The funny stuff altered the process, dog. And there was a lot of folk that didn't really, I'm just telling you. See, folk didn't really want that type of president in the building, Zoe and TD. You know why? Because that president had that president. Boy, you might not have been able to go over there and it might have said, look, we got way more pressing issues than to be worried about that right now. We'll put that on the back burner. Thank you for your time. Have a good day. Maybe, just maybe. Or maybe tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. I bet you won't challenge me on it. And I ain't even trying to be arrogant, cocky, or nothing. I'm just telling you what's out there. That information is out there. It's readily out there. There's a reason why bro got the mad faces. I was having full dialogue with somebody that was very close to the process. That was giving you breakdown by break. TD, they were giving us detail by detail everything that was happening. And did not miss one single detail, bro. Everything that they said to me was spot on, bro. And guess what happened? All of a sudden, same thing that happened. Y'all remember when Patrice Evans got on the show? That's how we got Dr. Bynum. Remember that? Remember that? We had some funny stuff happen. They said, okay, cool. I tell y'all what, we're going to give y'all somebody that y'all don't want. Y'all mess up. Y'all go put out some information on the candidate that we got out there. We're going to give y'all somebody. We're just going to give y'all somebody. That happened. That's our history. That's our history. I know we don't like to talk about this stuff. It makes us uncomfortable. Truth makes people uncomfortable when you got lies in the room. I ain't afraid of the truth. Truth shall set you free. I'll tell you what I know. I ain't got to make nothing up. It ain't my story. I'm just telling you the information. When you're part of a platform and people are frustrated and they want to get information, I didn't expose them and I didn't say what they said. All I know is that there was a candidate that was there, that was leading, and that everybody thought was going to be in there. And then all of a sudden, here comes some bogus ass report that was led by who? JSU alums. And guess what it did, TD? It altered the whole thing. And guess what? In comes President Thompson. Everybody looking stupid. What just happened? What just happened? Wait a minute. What just happened? Oh, we got some folk that just want to control things. They don't care nothing about right or wrong. They care about control.
Right.
So that's why they don't. I'm going to tell you why y'all don't like me. Because y'all know you can't call me. You can't text me, and you can't come to me and tell me what you want me to do, because I ain't fucking listening. I don't care. I ain't got no ties to nobody. I go back to work. I'm going to still buy my season ticket. I'm going to still pay for my AD club. I'm going to still pull up. I'm going to still go to the games. I'm just telling you that right now. But we do real work. I'm not trying to, I ain't making no threat. I got love for the athletic department. They know what we do. I ain't talking about them. I'm just saying, I ain't got no beef with the president. We trying to get the president on the platform, but we have to be honest, because if you don't be honest, TDZO and family, folks ain't gonna respect what you're talking about, because you ain't speaking the real. You just political. I'm not a political dude. I don't know how to be political, and I'm sorry, my emotions are a little altered. I am dealing with some stuff, so I don't really have the energy to be fake right now, bro. It's sickening. It made my stomach hurt today, and I put a tweet when Tamika Reed posted what she posted, bro. This hurt my feelings right here, bro. When she put this out there. My response, if you don't believe me, go to Tamika Reed's page and look at her quotes. I quoted something, and I'm going to tell y'all like this right here. I said, there's going to come a point in time where we are going to say, we done. Y'all got it. Y'all go ahead and take it. I don't want to play no more.
But you know the thing with that, you know the thing with that, out of everything that you'll be saying, that you've been saying, Ken, And again, I don't know what caused all this or what made that email go out. But if it's a situation to where you're more comfortable with self-satisfaction of a win of what you feel that you have done rather than the university as a whole, that's pretty pathetic.
Listen to me, bro.
So I mean,
all I'm gonna say to you is this right here. We have suffered, bro, at the hands. It's exhausting. It's all kind of stuff that happened, bro. We have to get hit upside the head with mismanagement. Y'all stealing. The presidents did. We had presidents that done failed in the past couple of years. And listen, I'm just telling you like this right here. I am the biggest fan of President Marcus Thompson right now, because his success means Jackson State succeeds. I do not want President Thompson to fail on any regard. And y'all, I'm going to say this in front of everybody. What have I told y'all? I said we will not bring President Thompson on this platform until the timing is right. It's got to be right, because we ain't finna have our president on no damn. I don't even want him on the show for that, bro. You follow what I'm saying? If it ain't 100% right and we ain't locked and loaded, it's got to be right, man, because folks will sit there on folks looking for a kink in the armor. We've been getting kicked in the teeth for the last 2 years, bro. Why would we open the door for it to get kicked in the teeth? All they got to say, boy, look at them. Boy, they can't even agree on them. We got 50-11 groups. Well, I know y'all don't like this. I know y'all don't like it. We can't unify on nothing. And you wonder why we got so many different organizations doing the same thing. We can't even agree on colors. I'm sorry. No, I ain't. I don't care, man. I don't care. I don't care.
Again, that was a well,
who you think he is? Nobody. I ain't nobody.
That's you know what.
Before you go any further, TD, I'm gonna disqualify myself and I'm gonna shut up. TD, you know what I told somebody today? Ken don't walk around with his chest stuck out. Ken Clark ain't done nothing, because Ken Clark can't do a damn thing without the supporters of this platform, without Toronto, without Zoe, without Rochelle, without Nook, without KT Dub. We have done everything collectively. You do not see my name on no damn wall, and I'm around here with some badge of honor like I done something great. I might be the face of it that's leading the charge, but we do it collectively, bro. I ain't special, man. And I'm not trying to talk like I am. What you hear is somebody that really give a damn, bro. We put our time and energy into this, bro. We have been doing this for damn near 2 years, bro. 2 and 3 hours on a Monday, Wednesday, and a Friday consistently. We have pulled up to event after event. We have pulled in over 200,000 as a unit collectively for different things. And we're still collecting funds. By the way, we still got that donation. I took it down. We still collected for the men's basketball. Look at that. Still doing stuff because we care. And this is what I'll say, and I promise you I'll shut up. How I feel and what I think ain't the standard, and it doesn't define what's right or wrong. It's just what I feel. I'm willing to put what I like, TD, and what I want to the side. If them students over there that's going to their university are happy and it's causing them to represent the university and want to be there, hey, man, I'm good with it, bro. I'm going to go support them. It might not be something I like, but hey, they love it. I'm cool with it. Go ahead. I'm going to shut up. I'm uninterrupted. I'm going to shut up.
Well, I want to say this, man. With the tweets that you put up, you know, obviously you're getting a strong voice, you know, from the people who have to wear the uniform and the people who are preparing the students to wear the uniform. So you would think, you know, if each coach or, you know, feels this way or the players feel this way, then they need to push back, let the administration know how they feel. And out of all respect, then there's something that needs to go back to the table and be reconsidered. It shouldn't just be this and that, especially when you're getting the response that you're getting, you know what I'm saying, from everyone. So again, I don't know the ins and out of it or why it come to this being, but as long as they continue to make the red I'm going to wear the red. As long as the team support continue to wear the red, I'm going to go to the game. It doesn't matter of the
They're
uniform,
going
man.
regardless. They can wear blue and white every game with no red for the rest of the damn decade, and we still gonna pull up to the game. That ain't even a factor to me.
Right.
I don't know the word right now. My vocabulary is limited. I have more of a problem with the agendas, because the agendas are going to lead to something that you ain't going to like. That's all I'm saying.
So let me ask you this, man, because like you said, I think it was a great thing, but it seemed to be definitely overshadowed by this whole uniform thing. The bowling, the bowling, redoing the bowling alley. I mean, what's the deal with that?
We need that because we talked about that at the Blue Bingo meeting about last year.
Well, I thought they played until on the site off campus.
Most of it they do. Even when we do alumni versus student events, according to the Patrice, we have to go to other places. TD, it would be a great investment. Think about it. If we can host events, we can make that money back. You can actually, that investment is actually a good thing because you can actually generate revenue from the event. I mean, from events, you can host bowling events. You can even rent that out on campus. Imagine people renting out the bowling alley. But it was just talking about, and I think that is coming. That's coming down the pipe. According to what I was told, it's definitely coming down the pipe.
So explain exactly what is that you're talking about coming down the pipe? You know, event for the
bowling alley. The bowling alley is not up to par. It's not. It's not that way. The student. That's right, Brianna. Students on the campus. So you say I'm a class of JSU. Like there you go. Actually, see the email. Never made a YouTube profile because I'm not on here. Out my bad, y'all. I was just getting. Oh no. You good? You good? Hey, I appreciate your commentary because you got the email. So what you got to say, Dot? I'm gonna call you Dot if you don't mind. Dot 23. It's okay. It's all right. Dot 23. Hey, you a class 23 alum. It's okay. You don't have to reveal yourself. And we're not trying to oust nobody. We've been out in the public. What we do is all out in the open. You know what I'm saying? There you go. He said will this be a new building, a renovation? It'd be a renovation according to what we don't have to start a petition for the Gordon Red. The red isn't going anywhere. Now, let me say this. The president did not say that the red is completely going away. I think his words were basically, from what I gathered and from the commentary, I think what you will see is the exaggerated alternates will probably go away, like these unis. And that's why I put this up there. You may see these unis go away. The dominant red uniforms are probably going to not be utilized anymore. I don't know. There might be a little pushback. We might just have to settle on that. If all we wear is the navy with white, red trim. Look, I'm okay with that. But there will be some that's not going to like that decision. And they'll just have to settle it. It's Gordon, not Gordon. That's correct. For those that don't know, it's Gordon with an E. It's not Gordon with an O. Somebody said it took bowling classes in 1977. But no, I remember from the Blue Bingo meeting last year, we talked about the renovation of the bowling facility. I like the idea of it being renovated, TD, and being up to par and being usable so that the bowling team can actually practice there. They can play, they can have events there. And I want to say, don't quote me on this, but I think from what that meeting, I want to say it was like a $400,000 investment or something to that effect. But you got to factor in the ability to rent it out, the revenue. You can make that money back in a short period of time by, using that event. So only had one lane working. Yeah, we spoke to the status of it, but it will be, obviously, if they renovate it, it's going to be fully working and fully up to par. So
so how soon is this renovation?
Someone wants to get rid of the red uniform because Bobby G, you wrong. That ain't got nothing to do with Dion. I think those that this is when you need to just listen to the JSU alums. This is an old conversation. This is old. This ain't got nothing to do with Deion. This has everything to do with somebody who felt some type of way about it, getting an opportunity. And I ain't gonna say it happened when it did, but I feel, I told Zoe, I said, hell, for all we know, it could have happened during the damn donor reception. You know what I'm saying? On Friday, the president was there. I don't know who said what. And if somebody said it then, or it could have been before that. I don't know. But my point is that he obviously was trying to be accommodating to them.
So what was there a timeline for that, Ken? Did they give a timeline for the bowling?
I don't know. Honestly, I hate the public conversation. I hated it that it was out there. And I knew that if I touched it, then it was probably gone. But when Deion did it, why didn't they have a problem with it? J.R. Hunter, they actually did have a problem with it when Deion did it. It's just those conversations happened at the tailgate. They never stopped complaining about the red.
I can assure you.
That was always a problem, even when Deion was there. But Deion didn't give a shit. And they weren't going to say nothing.
As someone who had a voice and fight and trying to get the red back when we got it back, I can tell you, you guys have no clue. This has absolutely nothing to do with Deion Sanders. This was long before Deion Sanders.
I'm telling you, bro. No. Like we passed the anti-Deion stuff. That just the only thing that we really had an issue with was the misinformation. We just wanted that to stop, because we was like, damn, bro, we getting hit upside the head. We fuck with you, dog. Like, stop letting us get punched in the head for stuff that didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? That's some shit that happened and things that didn't happen. Like, we don't want to keep getting punched in the teeth. They doing all right, and we doing all right. Everything, it is what it is. We moved on. Like, that we ain't doing it no more. But this ain't got nothing to do with that. But this is why you don't want this to go public, because there are some people on the internet, TD and Zoe, that's saying that very thing, and we can't get to them and explain to them why it's not that way. They not watching this channel. You see what I'm saying? So they're going to run with that. Oh, here they go again. They just don't want nothing. They try to erase everything related to Deion. You see what I'm saying? And that ain't got nothing to do with Deion. But if you handle it in-house, like I said, hey, man, maybe he felt like he was doing it in-house. That shit got out. Somebody screenshot the hell out of that little piece, and they put it out on the internet because they didn't like it, because that's what we do now. We run to the internet with stuff. We don't know how to handle conversations like adults or young adults inside the house. We don't know how to keep it in the house. Keep it in-house, deal with it accordingly, and move on. Go talk to the coaches. Say, hey, let's scale back on the red uniforms. I love them. Let's just Let's move on from it. And we could have made new uniforms and not said two words about it. And look at this shit. The fact that it was in Rough and the Swag, it makes me sick. I ain't been in Rough and Swag since Deion was our coach. I left Rough and Swag in 2020. He said that's how churches die. Oh, wow. How does churches die? Anyway, look, man, we're gonna open this thing up, bro. Hey, listen, it's open. I'm gonna drop this chat, man. Y'all, look, we're gonna keep it respectful, but we put it out there, man. Again, like I said, I ain't got much to say. I want President Thompson to be successful. I want our president focused on real issues. And President Thompson, we actually had someone. I'll say this because I appreciate his commentary. What he said today, and then we talked about this in the Platinum chat. Shout out to all them Platinum members out there, by the way. We had an alum that reached out to him about some things, and he actually responded. Y'all remember that? What did he say? Oh, here we go. I'm gonna skip the name, but I think our alum actually hit him up about some pressing topics, and yeah, Zoe is asleep. President Thompson actually responded that he, basically he went on to say that that he was the message was speaking to continuing the tradition of the red as an accent, with navy blue and white colors, which is what Coach Gordon intended and implemented during his tenure as a coach. So the whole point was, TD, they wanted it to be as an accent and not a primary color.
Right.
But again, if you have it as an accent, you can still create an exaggerated color wave, color rush alternate. It's a one-time uni. It's like, you know how all the NFL teams play on Thursday night football, bro, and everybody wear the damn color rush? The Denver Broncos wore all white one time. They wore all orange.
Man, they had a black one. I don't know where the world that came from, but hey.
You see what I'm saying?
I understand the one-offs, you know.
Yeah, it ain't one number the one-off. This whole thing is a one-off, especially for football. Now, women's basketball, they rocked it a few times. It's okay. It's okay. But this is what he did say. He said, I want to share with you that housing is one of the top priorities in that legislation, in our top legislative priority, including water infrastructure needs. We got several projects in the work, and that include renovating current residence spaces and securing funds for a new residence hall. He said he's been sharing his message as he's been traveling across the country and meeting with alumni chapters. Don't hesitate to contact if you got any concerns. I'm just saying, I want that. That's the stuff I want our president to focus on. Focus on their housing, focus on their water, focus on all that other stuff. About the issue with the style guide. Listen, I trust your judgment. I really want to leave it alone. After this show, I'm done talking about this. I want to give y'all this show so we can talk about it. Let's get it out. Let's get it off our chest. I'm gonna move the hell on. You will not see us publicly talk about this. I ain't publicly talking about this no more after today. I'm done with it. We do what we do. I ain't gonna stop donating. I ain't gonna stop doing what we do. All I'm saying is that stop bugging the president with old junk because you feel like you got that's right, brother. Hey, bro, we here for unity. That's why it's so frustrating, because this is counterproductive. This is anti-unity. This is a divisive tactic. This is a selfish moment. I want what I want. And what you ain't considering are the students that's at the school. How many of you have actually went and asked them how they feel about it? No conversation with the coaches, no conversation with the student athletes to just go down what you want. Anyway, ASVP, what's up, baby?
What's going on, y'all? Y'all doing all right?
We doing.
What's going on, Austin? What's up, bro?
What up, TD? Look, Ken, I just want to chime in on the just the news that dropped today or whatever. I just feel like the priority needs to be consistency across like the entire university. If you're gonna make that rule, let it be known for everything. I think the greatest thing that we can do is make sure we set those standards for every jersey. Every jersey need the same font. I think going forward, it's good to have those color rush jerseys like that, as long as we kind of balance it out. Because I don't see a problem with the red at all.
Yeah, I agree. As somebody that designs, big on designs and understand that, I mean, uniformity is one thing. I think the people that agree with the commentary is like, look, I don't like the red as a primary color. It's an alternate, family, and it's a recruiting tool. It is, man. We already behind the 8 ball on funds. We ain't got the money in the bank. We need every little thing we can get our hands on to recruit. And you never know. That might be the determining factor between a couple of different players, whether they commit or not commit. People don't think that come down to that, do they, TD?
Nah, but it does.
It does. It does, man. It does. And I'm sorry, man. Just because you don't think it's that big of a deal does not mean that ain't the way that it is. And I already know somebody might watch this show and be like, "Oh, we need to do X, Y, Z. We need to shut him up." I would tell you to your face, kiss my ass. I mean that, because people that do stuff I mean that, TD, because I already know. I know how we are, bro. I know how we are, man. And we scoff at any type of resistance, and people are so afraid to speak the truth. Man, I'm just telling you what people saying in the chats and in the text threads and in the inboxes. Nobody wants to say anything. Everybody just want to be hush, hush, quiet, and complain in silence. I'm not doing that, and I'm sorry if it calls you to not like me, you don't want to support it, you want to unsubscribe, then you do that. But I'm telling you to it from it's coming from a real place, and I ain't trying to be nasty with you. It's sickening though. Just like you think my tone and the words I'm using and my bravado or my attitude it stinks to you. No, that thing that we're talking about stinks to high heaven to me. It reeks of self-centeredness, selfishness, and that's all you care about is what you want. You don't give a damn about what these student athletes think about this. You don't care about what the coaches think. You want what you want. Stop me when I'm lying. I'm done with it. I say what I had to say.
And that comment comes from a former player who's currently in the NFL.
They don't want to listen, Zay.
I promise they don't.
But we won't. I got to say this, bro. I want you to come back. I wish Dominique, if you out there, bro, please come up. Dominique Johnson. Somebody go tap Dominique and tell Dominique. Somebody go hit Dominique up on Twitter. Tell him to pull up. You know what he told me today? He said, Ken, why we don't have a former player type day at Jackson State? TD, what he said he said, man, the former players don't feel like they don't feel welcome or like ingratiated. You know what I'm saying? Like I've heard that from multiple. Where was we at, TD, when we heard the same conversation?
Yeah, we had this conversation before.
We were in Houston, Texas, talking to Miss Pratt.
Yeah.
The ex-wife of Graylin Pratt. He said, I got on the phone with Graylin Pratt, said the same thing. Now, I'm not trying to go down that road. I'm just saying, like, you wonder why folks don't.
I mean,
worried about, stuff like this, man. Go ahead, bro.
And Ken, I think that's why it's important that we get back on the task of addressing our former players, like you was doing at one point in time.
What's up, Zay?
What's happening?
Man, I appreciate you coming up, dog. I know you felt some type of way about it. I want to hear what you got to say. I've been yapping all night, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, because I mean, it's like I'm speaking for like some of the players. They can't really talk out, just for reasons. But like, I just feel like we worry about the wrong thing. We worry about some uniforms. You feel me? Like, it's a lot of stuff, and I'm not even speaking for the players. It's people on campus. Like, it's a lot of other stuff we can worry about besides some damn uniforms. You feel me? And like Coach Reed said, it's showtime when you got them red uniforms on. It's not like we wear it every game. Like, I get it, we wear every game, but
right.
You feel me? We that's some uniform we flex on. Like, I feel like we got the best uniforms in the swag. It's the reason why a lot of these people want to come to Jackson State. Like, even when I'm in Florida, people ask me all the time how Jackson. Like, they love what we was about. So I just feel like this is it's the negative light that we brought on for no reason.
Yeah. I mean, I agree 100%. I hated it because I was like, damn, this finna blow up. When I first saw it, I was like, man, bro, I don't think some of us recognize just how much our brand gravitates. And that has a lot to do with, Coach being here previously. And he did it. And it looked good, man. People, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really care for the initial, I ain't like just the JSU. Yeah. I want Jackson State cross that thing. The JSU looked at the font was different. But hey, this is what I did, Zay. When y'all rocked them red units, I was watching the players, the recruits. I'm watching the chatter around it. Man, them folks were like, ooh, them red was like the kids went crazy.
Yeah.
I'm out. I'm out. I don't give a damn what I think.
It's people just got like Zoe said, we gotta adapt with the new age. Like what Zoe was speaking earlier was real. Like I was like, wait, exactly what he was saying was spot on. Everything else, like we worry about the wrong thing. It's a lot of other stuff that we need to, work on. Like even me right now, like my thing is I'm trying to like get to a spot where I can donate. Like for me, I love like the city of Jackson is like the love of my life. Like I always got a warm spot for it. So I'm very, very emotional. I know some people get upset at something I say, but I just speak how I feel. You feel about what situation. So that's my main thing on that.
Hey, let me ask you this while I got you, bro. How you doing, man? You healthy?
Yeah, I'm healthy 100%. I'm excited for this year. A little minor setback. We was having a great camp, and then that incident happened. Yeah. But I'm excited, man. I'm really excited.
TD, you got anything? Hey, Austin, what's Austin on this thing? What you got? What y'all got, man?
Hey, Zay, I want to say, man, first of all, good evening to you, man. Appreciate you coming up and appreciate your passion, that you were displaying in the chat. But one thing we got to do is definitely stay strong on no matter what happens. We still have to support the university and go hard, man. And the fact that Jackson has been embedded in your heart the way it has, we know it's facts because when you sat down with Ken on the interview, you expressed the same thing. So you know that facts, you know that love, and then you just say, hey, you definitely want to get in a position where you want to give back, you want to contribute back to the plays that help you get known in the place that you love, man, and that is so. We appreciate guys like you representing the brand. And we definitely wishing you great health. We wishing you a successful, career, man. We let's let you know that we appreciate you. And you, like you saying, you've been involved with some of the player. I know who was that? What was it? K5 or Jalen that came out? It was
Jalen. You feel me? And it's way more than that. But like I said, you can't, as a player, you can't voice as much as you want to. So I feel like I could be that limelight to speak for the players and for students. Like I said, I feel like we go about the wrong thing. It's so much on campus we gotta fix, and that I know we in the middle of fixing it, but it's a lot of stuff I feel like we gotta fix.
Man, that was my main thing. Austin, you got anything?
I just want to say I'm proud of Zay.
Yes, sir.
I'm proud of Zay. I'm a big Patriots fan, so I'm locked in.
Yeah.
I'm locked in. And just want to make sure that you continue to come to Jackson State whenever you want. Let me know when you want to fill up. And make sure anytime you're in the NFL, just represent us well. And we all good, man.
Hey, we coming, bro. We coming this season, dog. We pulling up.
Yeah. You know.
Hey, I definitely.
I will say this. So small, quick story. So when I was in the NFLPA game, Ken actually called me going to the Patriots. I can't even cap. Little nugget.
I remember that, bro. I said, hey, I told you with the same day and everything. I remember that. I went back and played. I told y'all.
Yeah, that's a little thing. But I'm gonna be back in the chat. Tune in. Y'all doing a great thing. Y'all, I love what y'all doing. I love, like I said, love the city, love the people. I know some of y'all get upset at what I tweet or what I say, but it is what it is. I speak from the heart because it's the love I got. You know what I'm saying?
Being real, bro.
Yeah.
I got a quick question for you before you go.
Mm-hmm.
I know you may not have been around much. I'm not sure how much you've been around or what you've seen, but what do you think of the regime and what's going on right now with Jackson State football? And how do you feel that the season will go this year? Now, Coach Taylor and the staff is going to their second year.
Well, I was all for Coach TC. I'm always going to back Coach TC up regardless. And that's a great dude, great fit for Jackson. He is like a perfect example of Jackson State culture. That's what we kept it in-house. I expect, honestly, I feel like the swag is wide open. I felt like we underachieved last year. FAMU, they had a good team. You feel me? We had a good team. We just underachieved, and we lost some tight games. This year, we got pretty much the whole team coming back. I feel like we should get back to winning ways. Our expectation is to win the swag. It is what it is. You feel me? Ain't nothing less.
Right.
So we always got a target on our back, and that's that.
So now that you've gotten a year some time in the NFL on your belt, what would you reach back and tell your former teammates or the current Jackson State players on, whether it's their attitude, their work ethic, or the small, nuggets that they would need to do in order to, progress and get a chance to play on the next level?
I feel like, our work as an HBCU player is different than, PWI players, just because we're underachieved, not the word I'm looking for, not under purpose either. We just behind the resources, so we work a little harder for it. So I feel like work ethic, we got that. Really, it's all about. I feel like we lack sometimes is the mental aspect of the game. I feel like that was the main thing with me. Luckily I was coached by Coach Prime and all the other guys, but even I feel like you have to study the game a lot more. That's what I tell those guys all the time. And really just be, true to your game. It's it's hard to be in the NFL. I mean, everyone wants to be there, but it's so many other leagues. Like I watched Dallas and Nugget. They play up in Massachusetts where I stay at. They play today. Nugget. Dallas scored a touchdown today. So it's different leagues you can play in. See it in the Canadian. We had Warren up there and Al up there not too long ago. You know, we got dudes in the XFL. You know, it's so many other leagues besides the NFL where you can make money and make a name for yourself. So I tell those guys the same thing. Like, don't feel upset if you come up not in the NFL. You know, it's everybody got different paths. So that's my main advice for real.
Good deal. Appreciate it, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, y'all have a wonderful night.
Hey, you too, man. Hey,
I'm back in this chat laughing. Ken, when Ken take that head off, well, I know he's gonna go in, boy. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Every time, sorry, bro. I was agitated today, bro. Hey, it's all good. It's all love, everybody. Y'all know it's from a good place.
This is sometimes, you know, it's a family. You know, have everybody, different family members have a little.
Hey, this how you get down when you hey, listen, when the company leave.
Yeah.
And it's just the family in the house. Yeah. Mama say, look, goddamn it, I tried to goddamn tell you. You know what I'm saying? That's what that was. That's all this was.
That's all it was.
And somebody may not like it. Somebody gonna go to bed pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what I'm gonna say. Mama whoop your ass and tell you, go, you hungry? Come on in here and get some meat.
Oh man. But I know, man. I appreciate y'all. Love Jackson. Love everybody, man. Y'all have a good
one. No doubt, bro. Much love to you, bro. Yeah. See you soon, bro.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Appreciate you, though. Zay
pulling up on this thing, man. But no, man, that's what it is, man. That's right. Now, dog, we ain't clipping nothing. Now we will. I am gonna clip that though. By the way, I am gonna clip that. We're gonna clip that and put that on the IG page.
It was something else at the beginning, man. I thought you probably should clip. I don't remember. I had to go back and watch it, but
dog, we clipping everything. I gotta get better at clipping though. We gotta hire somebody who good at social media and clipping. I'm gonna let y'all do that. Come in and clip the show. If you got a little something, clip up some few items, few moments, and send it to me. We'll put it out there. The funny moments, all that good stuff, man. I know we got somebody that say, hey, man, when you gonna hire me, bro? When you gonna put me on the team? I say, hey, we getting there. We trying to get there. We getting there. We getting there. We got to keep building this thing though. We gonna get there. But no, man, that's all it was, man. Look, in-house conversations, man. It's a simple thing. We might have lost this battle from the if the exaggerated reds was something that is going away. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it, but I just feel like it's not gonna stop there because somebody is gonna get tired of seeing the red as an accent. They're gonna say, why we got red in our uniform? See, it starts there and then they keep moving the line, TD. First they're gonna be saying, well, we don't need no all red uniform. Then we come here. Well, why we got red in it anyways? We Navy, you see what I'm saying? And now guess what we just did? We just slowly but surely walked that thing off. Because see, they know they can't go all the way back and say, we want the red gone completely. They know they can't do that. But what they're going to do is they're going to scale back the dominant red. And then guess what? Y'all remember this now. Right after that, they're going to be like, man, we just navy and white.
Right.
But anyway,
at the end of the day, man, I want that dude. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, I mean,
man, I can promise you one thing, TD. If we'd have beat UConn, nobody wouldn't have gave a hoot nor holler. Them girls could have had on leotards out there. They wouldn't have gave a damn. I'm just telling you that right now. They
but when it was all over, somebody still would have had something to say, man, for the simple fact, you know, they just their niche.
You don't look like Ole Miss, by the way. We don't.
Nothing.
I wish we looked like Ole Miss with the Grove Collective. I wish we looked like Ole Miss with how well we donate and how much we put in the pot. I wish we looked like Ole Miss with the facilities.
That never even crossed my mind.
It never does, bro. Just because you wear navy white, we look like Ole Miss. No, we don't.
You heard that before? That's my first time ever seeing it.
We've heard that. Actually, hell, Ole Miss wear
a lot of powder blue.
That little powder blue. They got a whole powder blue uniform.
Right.
With powder blue and white.
Hey man, Austin jumped off before I had a chance to ask him, man. You know, how would he, how would he like handle being,
Hey, Mike Reed, they embrace the baby blue because it ain't that big of a deal. It looks good to them, and guess what? They winning. Come on, bro. They don't care. It's cool. It's an alternate. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I've heard Arizona, not Ole Miss. No, we look like Jackson State. Man, I got to go pull up that photo, man, that Dominique. Right. Bro, that photo of 06 where we had on white and we had white. See, our jersey was white with navy with gray trimmed, and they had on red socks and red accessories. It was ugly as hell, bro. Why would we wearing? Are we wearing red accents because we want to honor W.C. Gordon? I understand that, but you still don't look like nothing that W.C. Gordon did. We just wore red socks and accessories because the old guard was like, "No, we're not changing the color." It looked horrible, bro. I got to go pull that photo. You think I'm BS? I ain't playing with you. Let me go to Dominique page. I'm gonna show y'all this. I ain't BS. I ain't bull jiving. Got me using old folk words. I don't even talk like this. I mean, all the way. I guess if I'm getting in trouble, T, I might well go ahead and get all the way in trouble with it, huh? Bro, where Dominique at, bro? I gotta find Dominique, man. Where he at? Damn. I'm gonna find him on here. Don't worry. Give me just a second. Go ahead. You can I want
to know how
while we edit, y'all, we still got this basketball. Let's go ahead and get this basketball donation. We got 631 in the room. Everybody sent $20, man. Let's get this over with. And I'm saying that because I know everybody not gonna send $20. So let's go ahead and get this donation over with and let's move on. I'm finna find the uniform that Dominique put out there too. Man, where Dominique page at? I saw that today and I was like, yikes. I don't even ever want to go back to 06, 07. Now I take the SWAC championship under you know what I'm saying, under Jimmy Oliver. Them. They go Dominique right here. Look at it.
Hey man, I was gonna ask you before you jumped off, man. I mean, how would you like being over all the sports? I mean, because I know you be going and you be handling your business and have a lot of stuff to do, man. Is there something, is that a task that you want to take on? I know you'll do a superb job. What you think? Is there something that you want to do?
TD, you gonna laugh when you see this, bro. This shit look hideous, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Lord have mercy. We just have a history of just horrible decision making.
Hey, Tamona.
Oh my gosh, bro. We need help.
Tomorrow I take the red off her show. No, I'm just kidding. Just playing.
Mona says she ain't doing nothing. Come on, knock these donations out. Let's hit that 10,000, man. We're gonna donate to the basketball collective, man. We're gonna partner with their collective and put some money in the pot. See, I can't wait to show you this, bro. This is finna, bro. This is the crap we thought looked good. Zay, wait till you see this right here, bro. I don't know if you saw this online, but I'm finna post it. Hold on. Shout out to Dominique, man.
What up, Doc?
I'm gonna get Dominique on the show for sure. I'm gonna definitely get him on the show though. Oh yeah, I'm finna post it now. Hold on just a second. Let me pull up real quick. Well, y'all gonna love this one. Come on with it. Here we go, TD.
Oh.
Yeah. This is the shit that we like. This. Look at that uniform, bro. Bro, we wore these are the Rydell joints with gray trim on the navies, and because we couldn't change the accessories, we couldn't change the uniforms. Oh my gosh, bro. So we was like, we're gonna honor WC Gordon. We're gonna wear red. We're gonna wear red accessories.
We need to take with the red jerseys, bro.
Huh?
Yeah, the red jersey work much better. I like that much better.
But no, we on brand though. Let them tell it. We look like, bro. What do we look like on this? Bro, they look hideous, dog.
Well, then we win the game, man. Golly, you gotta win something.
I mean, 06, we won the SWAC. We won the SWAC with them uniforms, the Navy. We didn't have no red accents, but it was just for one game. I think that's McCree too, number 2. I think he passed away. Rest in peace to bro. That's exactly right, Zay. I'm gonna just put that up there. We look like some damn fools. I'm just saying, man. He said Team Bojangles. I hated it, man. I hated it too, Ty B. Oh my gosh, I hated it. This is 2007. Oh, this 2007? I thought it was 2006. 2007? Yeah, we lost to Grambling that year. I could have sworn it was 06. My bad. No, this was 07 and 08. This was 07 and 08. My mistake. Appreciate you, Juwan. Look like a creative team on man. Bro, this look terrible, dog. And it said the hell. No, I'm just saying, like, we were trying. We got white. This is our color. Let me tell you what they look like. They look like our colors are navy and white. That's what it looked like. Look at the font on the colors, man. I mean, the white weren't too bad. I like the KC-1400 jerseys. I like those. I did like those. Those was a pretty dope. That was a pretty dope look that year. But I'm just saying, bro, we got whatever. I'm just saying, y'all. Appreciate Dominique for dropping that out there. And you know. But it's Friday, y'all. All right, let's make a push, man. Let's make a push. Let me tally this stuff up, man. Come on, y'all. We got to go ahead and get. All right, we got a little something there. Let's see. We might only be 2 G's away. Hold on. I think so. Let me check. Let me tally it up if y'all don't mind. Give me just a quick second. But yeah, let's go and knock this out, man. Let's see. You got any given 5 joints? Yep, got a few of them over there. Okay. We only got 2 G's left, y'all. We got 2 G's to go, man. 2 G's to go. 600 people. We can make that happen. Y'all, come on, let's knock that out. We at 8K for the men's basketball team. We're trying to get to 10K. And we can get. We'll stay on until we get it. Let's go and knock that out, man. Go and put them donations in there. We'll cut a check, put it in the pot for Mo, so you can go continue to get some more dogs, man. But yeah, man. I again, like I stated,
you say you're trying to get some more dogs.
Get some more dogs, man.
And they all gonna be chasing that same bone, huh?
They all gonna get their own separate bone. That's the whole point.
Get their separate bone.
Well, I mean, I love the fact that, we got some alums out there doing some big things for basketball, man. They decided that men's basketball was what they wanted to focus on. We appreciate Coach Mo for letting us know about it. We told him that we wanted to get active with him. We want to participate, man. We want to put something in the pot. Like I said, everybody can't put $1,000 in the pot, but they can put 25, they can put 50, they can put 100. We go put it all in one unit. Hey, listen, when we put it in the pot, when they speak about that collective, we all gonna know we was part of that. That's how that works.
But you know what? But you know what, Ken? At the end of the day, man, I mean, again, I I don't know where all this generated from with the whole jerseys and all that stuff. I mean, the colors and stuff like that. I know, as far as the president said in the email, who was in his ear or any of that, man. I can really care less. But the public is speaking, and if the public speak enough, man, then I think we need to listen. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? We still, we still got to support the Tigers. We still got to support the coaches, and we still got to support the teams. So one way or the other, man, you still go Tigers, baby. I'm wearing my red though.
Huh?
I'm wearing my red though.
Oh yeah, we definitely gonna wear that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think I got a jersey from Craig that was red, but I did get the white with the red numbers. Did I get a red jersey? I'm gonna get one this year. I'm gonna get me a red jersey for the red out just for that.
Hey, so what about that? Is that I mean, I know this is a rhetorical question, but I mean, that gonna change too? What, you gonna change WC Gordon Classic? That's not gonna be red out?
No, that's never gonna change.
Right.
No, you're not changing the WC Gordon Classic. No, I mean, all you really have to do, honestly, bro, is you can make, I mean, even if you, honestly, the WC Gordon Classic, you can really wear the uniforms that they wear. You can wear the navy top, white numbers trimmed in red. You can wear that TD with white pants and the original JSU helmet with the red and white triple stripe, red block. You can wear a uniform that looks just like, what is the link for the jerseys again? I'll drop that up there for you. There you go. Just go hit, just give Craig a call, 769-231-5121, or you can go to IG _ the Jersey Wave _ or you can hit him up on Facebook, Craig Thomas, or you can email him at thejerseywave@yahoo.com, or you can go on the website at www.jerseywave.shop. He got to update his cards. I'm sure he'll have some updated ones, but if you're looking to purchase a jersey, you want to get these orders in by the summer because he'll have them ready for you by the time the season start, man. So we appreciate Craig for supplying us with the jerseys. He got some NIL. Y'all check that video out of the players. And looking to do the same with men's and women's basketball. He can make any jersey that's out there, man. And what we should do is we should get Craig to make every variation of the red uniform, and we should gift it to the president.
Yeah, boy, you so.
It's called marketing, baby. That's all I'm saying. I'm just trying to tell you, dog. Hey, Prez, we got some jerseys coming your way, dog. Got some jerseys coming your way, Prez. Nah, I'm just teasing, though, man. Nah, but what the reality of it is that, but yeah, TD, you can just do the normal. You can just wear a regular WC Gordon look, which is the navy top, white bottom, navy helmet with the red block. You push that out and do a red out. That's cool. I mean, the fans can wear what they want to wear, but the players on the field will still look good, I think, in that look. I like the exaggerated look, but if that's going to create a problem and they're going to take that away, I mean, look, man, I'm not going to stand out on the front line of some revolt. I don't want to revolt. I'm just talking about it because it's on the topic right now. You know what I'm saying? It's on the dock right now, but at some point we're going to have to turn around and try to unify, because I never want to be the thing that make me sick. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be the example of the one thing that you don't like. If you hate selfish people, you can't be selfish, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Don't be the thing that you don't like. I try not to ever be that. So the stuff I'm talking about is stuff that irks me, man. And it's just, we got a lot of people. Ken, have we gotten the color for the games yet? We got a ways to go. At this point, our color for home is going to be, it's still going to have a red out for WC Gordon Classic if you want to. But after that, it's going to be navy and white. And then I guess the typical, the one game for the breast cancer awareness, it'll be a pink out. And in the pink out, TD, we changed the decal to pink. I love it. Why we ain't in an uproar for one game wearing pink? It's an alternate. Pink ain't in our colors. Because we could easily say, why are you altering the uniform? Why not just wear like a pink wristband or some rubber bands or something or some pink tape? Why are we changing the decal? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we could say that. People can make that case. Same thing, make it laugh, make it cry.
I mean, Ms. Richmond, you're right. I mean, you're right in what you're saying. We're still going to support our football team. I just think, you know, if this is something that's going to be, you know, pushed out like that, and you ask the fans to start doing this a little more, you know what I'm saying? And the fans are telling you this is not what they want. It's something that needs to be put back on the drawing board, you know, taken back to the table, man, and maybe rethought. You know,
everybody ain't like us, bro, in the Jackson State fan Rolodex. There are some people that say, you know what? I'm good. Y'all, I ain't doing nothing. I ain't donating. I ain't coming. I ain't buying nothing. Y'all had me. I liked it. I'm good.
I mean, but let's not let it stop, you know what I'm saying, from showing up, from supporting, man. Just
I'm not saying that
there's other ways. Yeah, there's other ways that, man, we can get
I'm
back.
just saying, to your point that you just made to her, and there are people that you still have to consider what the you got alums and people that are spending, and I get it, man. I mean, maybe that don't mean nothing to some people.
And then you have to understand, it's a generation probably have grown up on the red. You know what I'm saying? When they
generation. I was born in the 80s.
You see what I'm saying?
I saw the red and Jack State uniform all the way until I was graduated high school. My entire life. And like Zoe made I think the point of the night, I respect your youth. I respect your childhood. I respect the nostalgia of JSU when you were there.
Right.
But what about the JSU while everybody else was there? What about the JSU that people fell in love with? That was in the era where it was the red. They don't know the era of the 60s and the 70s because they were born in the 80s. They don't know the era of the 80s because they were born in the 90s. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot to consider, but when we make that solely about I want what I want, we sound like kids that's pouting. If I don't get what I want, I'm going to take my ball. I'm taking my ball and go home. And that's how we end up in the situations that we end up in. These types of bickerment and spats have led to a lot of problems at Jackson State, man, throughout the annals of history. And that's undebatable. You can act like I'm making this up or not. I'm just saying. I thought we had it right. I thought we was doing just fine. I was good with it. Okay. I don't think there's anything you're going to do, TD, that's going to make everybody say, oh, this works. I'm happy about that. You're always going to have a few folk that are going to be like, nah, I want it this way. And that's how the red was. That was a lot of folks, predominantly the younger generation. They love that red, bro. Those student athletes love that red. And I can almost guarantee you that some of the other athletes from some of the other programs saw that red uniform and they were like, man, we want a red uniform too. And I guarantee you that's how softball got a uniform that was red. I bet you that's how women's basketball got, because the men's basketball team don't wear no red uniform. Just the women do.
Right.
They went to Storrs, Connecticut and played against UConn, who made it to the Final Four, bro. Come on, man. And lost by 21 points. And the coach that just finished 26-7. 5 straight SWAC regular season titles. Called it Showtime Red. Ain't nobody had said 2 words to her. What are we doing, man? What are we doing, dog? Winning don't fix everything, Brother George, because she won more than anybody. You think winning fix everything? Why she talking about this then? She winning. Boy, y'all don't even understand. That might be the thing. They done send the jokers to the portal, man. Don't believe that, TD.
I mean, as long as you live, man. I mean, what may be minute to you could be major to someone else.
It really could be.
I mean, so I mean, I would hope that a jersey of color won't send you to the portal, but you know what I'm saying, you don't know what that small tidbit or that large tidbit that may have triggered a person to choose to do what they to come to your school or do whatever they chose to do. I mean, some people do a lot of things on small scales.
No, this ain't no distraction. This is JSU 101. I'll say this. I'm gonna share something. We really ain't gonna like them. I'm gonna just say it because we got about 12 minutes. Come on, y'all. Let's get them donations up, man. We moving in a little slow. Let's knock this out, y'all. If y'all watching this and it's not live, the Chrome helmets are gone. They gone too. Y'all didn't see them none this past season. Was told that a lot of the players didn't like the way they fit, so something like that. But whatever.
Something there with that claw on it.
But when those are gone anyway. But let me check this out, TD. I was told this by a very a pretty notable alum when Prime was still our coach. You know what they told me, bro?
What that?
They said, we're going to look back at this time and era of JSU, and we'll be able to write a book on how to F things up. I'm dead serious, bro. And it was just like being in the know on kind of some things. And I'm just like, damn, it's like that, bro. It was like, bro, and this was kind of before some of the stuff that you saw happen publicly kind of trickled down. Prime left, the president stepped down. It was just a big domino effect that was just a bad time. It was like, bro, we'll be able to write a book on how to F things up, bro.
Wow.
And all I'm saying is that a truth, what they say, what's the saying? A lie, an unaddressed lie becomes what? Basically becomes the truth. I forgot how the saying go. Like if you don't address some things, because this is what I know some people think. Well, why even address that? Just leave it alone. No, it's not going away because it was already a nuke bomb in social media world today anyway. You follow what I'm saying? So not talking about it ain't gonna make it go away. No, you have the dialogue about it. You really that's what we try to offer. Healthy dialogue about everything. It is what it is, bro. You know, so let's have a conversation and let's let it be what it's gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna take effect right away. It ain't a good look though. Somebody did any recruit sign? We ain't get no signs that signees today. And I don't know if a recruit, I'm just saying, like, if I'm a recruit and I'm looking at all the shit that I saw on Twitter today, I'd have been like, man, I don't know if I want to. Damn, they finna get rid of the red uniform. We just gonna wear navy and white.
Man, that shouldn't be a factor, Ken. I mean,
you think it's not a factor? They just said to you.
I ain't say I think it. I said it probably shouldn't be a factor.
No, I ain't talking about just the colors. I'm talking about the fact that you got people, you got folk. They're watching us bicker about the whole matter. That's what I'm talking about. That looks like what, TD? It looks like instability and dysfunction. And that could cause somebody to say, and it ain't necessarily got to be the student. The student can be like, I don't really know what they talking about. I'm good, whatever. But what it could be, a parent could be like, nah, I don't know, man. Everything that I've been hearing about Jackson State, all the stuff, maybe what Dion said is true. Maybe what these folks were saying is true. And then that shit start all over again. And I just be like, damn, I wish we just keep some stuff in-house and not touch it and just handle it a little bit better. Jerome, you're right. Crisis management is needed. Damn right it is. Because right now, the only crisis management we got is alums on Twitter trying to put fires out. But that ain't really, that ain't really it, That's all you really get. There you go. They see it. It's a factor, bro. Unfortunately. Man, I know what you're saying, though. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's
not.
No,
You're saying you would think that it wouldn't be. You know what I'm saying?
It would be. I mean, end all be all. I mean, did that what you really wanted to do anyway? If a change of a color did that, I mean, come on. I'm not saying it doesn't matter. It's not a factor. It's not a consideration. That's not what I'm saying at all. But
it's different, man.
I don't think it's to be this, that easy either.
I mean, but no, it could be. You could be tit for tat. If you right here and here with a school, and you that might be the thing. It may sound trivial to you, but you might say, "Damn, I like this school and this school." Man, I love them. Boy, I love them red uniforms, though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I like that Jackson State. I'm playing in that stadium. It's the first home game. We're gonna put that red on. I love that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They could have been playing in red in their high school. Their high school colors might be red. And they say, "Oh, I get to stay in the red." You see what I'm saying? Like, we don't know. I'm not saying that it's a factor. I'm just saying that we don't know. All we want is to have the opportunity to reel in every student athlete that ever wants to grace the university. We don't want to look like we're not unified. I just want to see us unified, bro. And if folks don't understand that my passion and words come from a place of love and wanting to see what's best for JSU, and I'm not saying that the president don't. I don't even think the president really gave a damn until somebody said what they said to him. That's my honest opinion. I don't think the president cared. I think somebody that really had an issue with it talked to him and made it a thing, and he took the bait.
With pockets. Okay.
That was my whole gripe. And all I said was like, damn, if I'm okay with that bull junk just because I benefited from something, I just know that come down the road, TD, it's going to happen. And that day I may not win, and it may be worse than just colors that time. You see what I'm saying? And they're going to say, well, damn, bro, you ain't had no problem when it was da-da-da-da-da. You follow what I'm saying? But now all of a sudden, what they say, ain't no gun.
I mean, but unfortunately, Ken, you just have some people who don't care about nothing but winning. Forget whomever else. You got some people that will sell out their family member just to win.
Are you talking about winning like the battle of the colors?
No. Yeah, I'm just talking in general.
That's the real thing. They want to win. I want what I want. I don't like the red. I don't want us wearing the red. President, we need to get rid of that red. That red uniform. We just going too far with it.
That's why they sound, Kid.
Exactly what it, I don't know. I'm just saying. They put on that prayers. I got something that I really wanted to tell you, and it just bothered me. I just did not like the fact that I'm watching us and we on national TV and we wearing red uniforms. We should have had on navy and white. Man, them people didn't give a hoot nor hollow. We could have wore turquoise out there. They wouldn't have gave a damn. Them folks don't know about it. They were too busy watching the boom. The game, it wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered, bro.
Said old talk.
I ain't got nobody in mind. I got a whole people. I got a mindset in mind. It's a mindset, man, and I'm just telling you. Those people bad at me, boy. But I don't. Hey, what movie was that? When he said, "Frankly, my dear, I don't give a." That was Tupac. What was that? Poetic Justice?
I remember the saying. I don't remember what it
Juice?
was.
What was that? Frankly, my dear, I don't give up.
That's it's an older movie though.
What movie was that? What movie was that when Pac was in? Had to be the Juice of Poetic Justice. It was one of them two. Juice, that's what it was. Hey, no, I'm just saying, man. No. But anyway, we didn't hammer that point home enough. We didn't hammer it home. I think we made our point. All I'm saying is that I am routine. We're not speaking to the AD. Hey, the AD Robinson ain't said 2 words about this. And I can tell you right now, AD Robinson really don't give a damn. Not like that. I'm just saying AD Robinson literally is one of the most focused ADs that's out there. He don't get caught up in no trivial stuff. He don't even be on the internet. He don't that. That's one joker that we really could all learn a lot from. AD Robinson be like, yeah, I hear you, man. He move on and ain't said one peep about it, TD. Ain't even bad, ain't raised an eyebrow, a hair, or nothing. Oh, that's Poetic Justice?
If you don't get on the internet,
that was Poetic Justice. That's right. He said they still. Hey, Derek still moving apart. They still gonna kick your ass. He says, frankly, my dear, I don't give a fuck. Boy, that's a classic. He said he trying to get Coach Reed to sign. Hey, man, look, that ain't gonna help. Hey, boy, if you try to get her to sign it, and she putting tweets out like this, that ain't a good sign, dog. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. You know what I know. What do we know, bro? We know anything? We don't know nothing. We don't know nothing. We just folks on the internet talking a little smack. No, he ain't gonna stress. He definitely stay focused. Now I said a lot tonight. Let me clean it up a little bit, and we're gonna close it out. TD, I am all in on the success of President. I really want President Thompson to have a great administration, bro. I really do. I think he can do some great things for us if we just stay focused and get some stuff. We need to get some stuff, man. We got a lot of things that we need, and if he can make that happen, bro, hey, cool by me. That's it. That was my only point. I was like, damn, I hate that we went down this road because I think it's going to get taken out of context and it's going to get out and then it's going to look nasty. And it happened just like I thought. How close are we to 10K? Let me check it out, big bro.
Brother Trent, what's good, man?
We about 1,800. There's about 1,800 more to get. Oh yeah, we did bring 20. Yeah, you know what? I forgot. Me and Zoe forgot. Hey, they did bring the red. They brought the red back in 2018. That's right. They brought it back. I remember that. That's right. We did get that joker back with under Coach Hughes and Hendrick. The last year, was it the last? No, was it Coach Hendrick? It was Hughes and Hendrick. With the Nike joints, bro. Navy with the red trim. I remember that. Yeah, we did bring them back. And we did the and then the 1400 Club did the white helmet. That's correct. I was correct. I said 2020. Yep. Wasn't a bad look either. We 1400 Club did the white helmet with the white block trimmed in navy, and it had the blue, white, red. The blue, white, red. It was the blue and white, the blue and red stripes going down the middle. It's a triple stripe. Yep. That's correct. I stand corrected on that. Let me make sure I put that out in the airwaves. I stand corrected. In 2018, 2019, TD, we did have red accents back in the uniform. So it was an 18-year omission, not a 20-year under Coach Prime. Let me make sure I got that right.
Hey, okay, we're going with the win. It was a couple people said that, the original.
Original what?
when he said, "Franklin, my dear." That was a jump with the win.
No, it was Gone with the Wind.
Yes.
I ain't never watched that. We short by who's short by 1,500? Somebody must have gave some. All right, let me check it out. Give me a quick second. We're gonna let me tally this thing up if y'all don't mind. Okay. Okay. We're making some progress. Couple more. Sweet. I'll keep it coming, bro. I'm ready to get this over with, by the way. There's another. Appreciate y'all. I meant to call division. Oh, thank goodness. The Lakers beat the damn Grizzlies. Whew. We got something I can look at. Yeah, we coming along, bro. We still got a ways to go. Yes, Clark Gamble at Actors Black and White. Anyway, y'all. Hey man, we finna get out of here, bro. We ain't got no. I ain't gonna keep hanging around. We like, share, subscribe, donate. Appreciate you, brother Trent. We about I think about 1,600 short. So if you guys watch this video over the weekend, if you want to donate to the movement, I mean to the initiative, feel free to do so. We appreciate it. We fall short, we'll just add to it. No big deal. It is what it is. We'll keep it going.
Can you refer to some what you call it a movement?
Man, we got a Hey, bro, it depends on where you sent the message to, dog. If you send it, to see the dealing with. Hey, Mississippi pending bill to amend NIL law has been signed by the Senate and House, sent by the governor today for signature. If signed, it goes in effect immediately. Among those things, it allows schools to enable, support, create, facilitate deals for athletes. Wow. That's pretty interesting. Thoughts on that, TD? Damn.
Was that?
We got to break this down real quick. Appreciate you, bro. I'm gonna bring this on up, y'all. Since brother Gray just sent this to me. I didn't see this initially, but we're gonna definitely touch on this before we go. While we're still doing that, y'all go ahead and keep sending them donations, man. Let's get this over with. So they just passed a bill, NIL bill in the state of Mississippi. This is great for oh man. We gotta get in the game, y'all. We got to get in the game, man. The school will be able to foster deals for student athletes. That's a good thing. It's not a bad thing, actually. So that means that Jackson State will be able to help student athletes to garner NIL deals. Pretty dope. What you think about that, TD?
You said the state will be able to help them?
The university will. Here you go. You see that? All right. So Mississippi's pending bill to amend its NIL law has been signed by the Senate and House, and it's been sent to the governor today for his signature. If Governor Tate Reeves signs this, it will go into effect immediately. Among those things, among other things, it allows schools to enable, support, create, facilitate deals for student athletes. You got that, bro? What you think?
So you said the state had passed the bill where now the school can help facilitate the students with
Yeah, if the governor signs it, that means that the schools will be able to support. Yeah, read that bill. Don't we have a partnership with Cadillac? Yep. I haven't forgot Giveify. I got distracted with the comment. I was still counting. I'm sorry, sis.
yeah, I was trying to do the Giveify thing.
All right, let me go back to it. Let's get to this thing. Oh, there we go. We got some more in there. All right, there's another one. Thank you, sis. What the hell is my calculator at? Yeah, let's tally this thing up, man. We needed 3K for the night. Let's get it. Man, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all, we call it out, man, and y'all always answer the call. The beauty of it is, bro, is that this ain't going away, man. It's only gonna get it's only gonna get expansive, and it's gonna be more. It's gonna be more than what we are capable of doing. But we gotta have something in place. You know what I mean, bro?
Yeah.
We gotta have something. So appreciate all the Giveify donations tonight. Got that tallied up. Let's go to Cash App real quick. Okay. And let's go to PayPal.
All right, let's see.
All right, y'all. We about to get ready to get up out of here, man. Just hang tight. I'm gonna give y'all a quick count, and then we'll be about this joint, man. Let's see this 20. We 1,500 away, man. 1,500 away, baby. All right, that's not bad, man. So we're sitting at 8,500 for a $10,000 goal. That's pretty dope. I'm cool with that. Let's keep it rolling. The bill sounds. He said the bills sounds like the universities can run the collective rather than a third party. They can foster deals. I mean, they can create their own collective. That's cool. I mean, it's always even. This is the thing about an HBCU university collective. You still gonna need more because we can't compete with the big boys.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm hearing in my head, but I ain't want to.
Shit, I say it right now. We ain't in that ballpark. We ain't doing what they do.
It's still open up the doors for a lot of school with the money to you know what I'm saying.
You gotta have something, bro. You gotta have something, bro. You gotta have something. And it's gonna come upon a time where every SWAC school gonna have something in place, and we all gonna be offering money to players, and it's gonna be like that.
Right.
Yeah. So it's gonna be more rules coming. Eventually, it's gonna come upon a time where the schools can do revenue sharing. That's coming. And guess what? You still gonna need extra money.
Mm-hmm.
Because we ain't got enough. We ain't got enough. Thank you. Thank you, sis. Let's go. Let's go. So yeah, man, we cooking. And I'm not even saying like those little $30, $40 add up, man. Trust me when I tell you. It's amazing. You can get $500 and you can do it in a way where you make a hell of an impact. What if you got 5 different organizations you donate $100 to? And those organizations got 50, 60,000 people doing the same. It can really add up. Trust me. And I'm just talking about for the whole year. Don't have to be all the time, you know. But the reason people donate to what we do is because of the transparency and because of the trust. We've earned the trust. You can go ask every coach that we said we were collecting for. They get everything, every dollar. We're going to record it. We're going to put it out there. That's what we said we got. We tell you we hit our goal. We done, you know. So, like I said, continue to donate. Let's go ahead and knock it out. We got and this is let me tell you something. All right. This is how you do this. We need 1,500. Right, TD? We need 1,500. Out of 524 people on the screen, all you need is 100 people to send $15. See how that work?
Yep.
If 100 people send $15, it'll be done in a minute. And we out. That's all I got. Y'all go ahead and do that. We can take it offline. You can send it to
it'll be there by Monday, bro.
I know. I'm just putting it out there and set it up so folks understand. If we go ahead, just 100 people, do 15, 10, however y'all want to do it, it'll be done. And we ain't gonna. After this, we're gonna take a break on this because we're gonna be pretty much done. We're gonna have a show on Monday. I'm gonna just tell y'all right now, we'll have a show Monday. The chances of having a show on Wednesday or Friday next week is gonna be slim to none. We may have a. I'm just telling y'all right now. We got my niece's wake on Friday. I ain't gonna be in no shape, man. Y'all just have to give your boy some time. We'll have a great show on Monday for you guys. We'll come back and we will celebrate the collection and the donation goal that we've hit. We'll talk some more JSU talk, and then we'll take the rest of the week off, man, and let y'all come back.
And don't forget, Ken, don't forget to continue to check your Givelify, and don't forget the portal open on Monday as well, right?
The portal opens on Monday, y'all. So what we'll do is, Monday the portal opens. It's tax day, and then on top of that, you know, I get my taxes done. Got a lot to do. We'll have a show on Monday. And then we'll drop some content, and we'll come back probably on the 22nd. So the Big Ten has already said they want revenue sharing. Yeah, they're trying to create actually trying to create a super league where it's going to be revenue sharing for all the student athletes. 80 teams is what they're trying to do. And I can promise you that ain't none of them teams in HBCU. I can tell you that right now. They're trying to annihilate us, man. So whatever we do, we're gonna have to do it on our own. And right now, it's working right now. It's definitely working. And let's keep it going, man. Let's keep it going. It's an interesting thing. Like I said, it ain't easy sitting on the screen trying to collect money from folks for something that ain't even pertaining to you. We collect the money to go give it away for a cause. And we're thankful to be a trustworthy vehicle for you guys to donate how you choose to donate. So we just are thankful that you guys are entrusting us with your resources, because there might be a lot of people that say, why don't they just donate to the school? Well, I mean, shit, if y'all gotta ask them that. Yeah, we can do pledges. You can. I'm just saying, ask them. People get behind with it. People donate with their money. We donate with our emotions, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not just up here, but we got to feel something, man. And people work too hard for their money, man. And I never play with folks' money when it comes to that. But I think it'll be a great move in the right direction, and we'll go from there. So yeah, read the small print of the bill. Reeves, House and Senate are on the same side. Yep, I see it. It said if you sign it, that bill is about Mississippi State and Ole Miss.
Yep,
Southern Miss. They ain't even think about us, because they don't really think we got the willpower and the organization and the mindset to actually do something like that. They're not even factoring us in on this type of legislation. But then again, they are, because this is really for a USM, because Jackson State is this close on USM's tail. Just telling y'all.
All right, bro. I'm about to get up out.
I'm done. I just want to, drop that. Holla at you, brother.
All right, bro. Yeah, hey, Tiger Nation, we out, man.
Peace out, everybody.
Peace out.
Love. Go Tigers.